not to quote the Bible, but like he said, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and that's not a masturbation reference. That's a
I was gonna say my left hand knows what's going on. These boys are in unison. Santa Barbara, Trevor Wallace. I will be there this Friday. One show, the Libero Theater. Very few tickets left, but it's an iconic theater, and you got that. And then Tempe, Arizona, next week, July 6th through 8th. That's all I'm doing to warm up before the special. And we're filming the special in Austin the week after. I love you. Go to TrevorWallaceComedy.com. Santa Barbara this weekend. Michael Blaustein.
Michael Blaustein will be yelling about comedy where July 6th to the 9th. I'll be in Washington, D.C. Every show, low tickets. I think a few are sold out, but go get tickets before you can. July 21st to the 22nd, I'll be in Sacramento, California. Again, all those shows, low tickets. August 10th to the 12th, I'll be in Indianapolis. August 25th to the 26th, I'll be in Oxnard. September 7th to the 9th, I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin. September 15th to the 17th, I'll be in Irvine. September 28th to the 30th, I'll be in Denver. A huge announcement for that weekend, but I'll wait for it. But guys, go get tickets before you can. It's BlauComedy.com. That is BlauComedy.com. More dates on the site. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Crist is here. John Crist. Hey.
Jonathan.
All the way from
Gary
Nashville.
V. It's like the comedian Gary V.
Gary V?
No.
He's my favorite person in the world.
He's unbelievable.
Have you met him?
He DM'd me a couple times. I don't know if it's him.
There's no way. He DM'd me the other day. He goes, "What's your favorite animal?" I go, "This is not Gary." And then the follow-up was, "Do you like wine?" Trying to wine and dine me, Gary?
Who's over
You
there?
like Jaguars? How about Merlot? Prrr.
I like people. I like guys like that.
What? Like what?
That are.
I don't know how he is.
That
I
are
was
like
gonna
a
ask you.
little.
He's so nice.
That, but also are cool with being roasted. That's when I
He
like
gets it.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Because if he got mad, people make more fun of him. But you can't. When somebody sympathizes with your roast, you feel bad. Like you roast him, he's like, "I appreciate that, man." You're like, "What? That's not how this is supposed to go."
No, you're supposed to roast back.
Right.
And then it's like.
Because he's not adding fire to the flame. So
Yeah,
you're just like, now what?
Where
You're
did
like,
where did he come from?
Did
Did anyone know?
The Ethernet, dude. Somebody threw
An
just a
Ethernet
bang
cord?
energy. Yeah, he threw a bang energy at a Zen and he just
Winebox.com or
popped
whatever
up.
it's called.
Yeah.
What's it called?
He started
Box of wine?
Winegarage.com. Whoever. I don't know. He always tells a story about how he started.
Yeah, he works for his dad's liquor store for a while. Then eventually looked at his dad and was like, I can make more money than you.
It's the best, dude.
Dude, speaking of money, John Crist is here.
Let's go. I made you read that. I made you read that intro.
You're the third biggest comedian in the world.
Where's that from?
Fourth. I think you're the fourth.
WikiFeet.com.
No.
Are you on WikiFeet? Or is that past the Christianity
That's
rules?
no.
You're on WikiFeet for sure.
You
Look
have
at
to
that.
be.
In the meantime, I have
There's
a
no
question.
way.
You just performed in Thousand Oaks, which is one town over from Camarillo, where I grew up.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
And what's that theater like? It's pretty big, no?
It's a big theater.
How big?
How many seats?
I think it's
How much money did you make on that show?
This is a finance podcast.
You're like, yeah. Anyway, if you break down the commissions,
What's your slogan? You can't hide rich?
No, can't hide money.
Can't hide money.
That's not my old
You can hide
slogan.
money, dude. You go to Puerto Rico,
No,
you hide
that's-
that bitch.
No, well,
That's
can't
what
hide
Logan
money.
Paul does.
That's sort of like, who does it?
Logan Paul? He goes to Costa
Does he?
Rica.
Yeah, those guys are smart too. Those Prime guys.
Yeah. Those Prime guys, that's so
Smart,
funny to
dude.
be like, those YouTubers, those Prime guys?
No, they said they were like, "Hey, do you want some Prime?" I go, "Sounds good." And
Oh,
then
same.
Gave my address. It shows up.
Every
Hold
week.
on. It shows up, and then a simultaneous DM.
Yes.
How do they do that, dude? How do they do
They have
it?
cameras in the Prime. Is that
no,
you?
Is that you
dude, that's me.
jerking
That
off,
is
sir?
me.
You?
It's literally
I
you
never
jerking
want
off
to see
on the
you
toilet.
sitting backwards on the toilet ever.
Dude, that's
What is happening?
That's
Me.
literally how I jerk off. This is how I've been telling you guys to do it. It's so fucking awesome.
What?
Yeah, yes. When you
Like you're on the back of a Vespa?
When I had a girlfirend living
my
home,
feet are
literally
in
this
that.
is how I jerk off. I have the fucking laptop on the thing, jerking off like that.
4.7.
4.7 out of 5.
I don't even see
What
your
are you?
feet.
5.3 out of 5.
Hold
No,
on.
you're not.
Swear to God. Pull it up.
I didn't.
Jamie, pull it up.
This is new to me.
Yeah, on the Christian internet. Yeah.
Oh,
Read it
just
and
on
weep,
the-
Jonathan.
Dang.
What are you?
5.3 out of 5. I
those are all
broke the
the-
Richter scale.
Did they have a reviews or did they just?
No, they got reviews.
No, they have the.
Look at that.
There we go.
I hate that
Ain't
this guy
this
never shows
wow.
his feet. It's ridiculous. LMAO.
Dang. Is this a real site?
Is
This
it a
is
real
real,
site?
dude.
No, it's not.
I swear to God.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know if I can say that next to you. Can I say the G word?
I mean,
How religious are you?
Depends.
Yeah, on a scale of
Because I don't know, but you know what's crazy? The first time I ever went on the road with KevOnStage,
Yeah.
right? Very funny comedian, but he's all Christian.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like clean is clean. And then I see him up there. He's still talking about sex.
yeah,
Can I say that? He's still
Yeah.
talking about sex. Tits? Can I say that? He's still he's still talking about it, but just not in a crude, dirty way. And you're like, oh. But I said the word.
Well, the black comics, Christian black comics can get away with it more.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not in the Bible. I don't think that's in there.
No, it is. That's in Genesis.
You're good.
But I opened the first show and it was
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to come up with something.
He knows. But I opened the first show for him, and it was in a church. And
You
I said,
did?
Yeah. He took me on the road for a weekend.
That was
On a
disrespectful. I didn't mean
church?
to be that surprised by that. That's my fault. That's
it
my
was
fault.
in a church in Louisville. Sorry, Louisville.
You and KevOnStage did a
Yeah,
church.
Kev was the first guy that ever took me on tour. It was me, Kev on stage, Tony Baker, to hear more.
That's incredible.
This was maybe like 2017. I opened them.
And what rules did he say?
Yeah.
Be clean. He said be clean, but like one of my jokes was about having hard nipples. And I said the word nipples. And then I saw a lady in the front go, ooh, and I was like, uh-oh.
Black church?
Yeah. Broad
Yeah,
daylight.
You good. In daylight?
Daylight. There was a
Wow.
drum set behind me.
Well, oh yeah, that's
Can
tough.
you explain this church? Because you when we talked in Nashville like 6 months
I
ago,
don't do
whatever.
churches anymore.
Well, right, but you
Hey, we out here doing theaters.
Let's go.
But you explained to me the church, like the church shows. Can you
Yeah.
like run us through it? Because it's a fascinating.
Well, all right. So I mean, my dad's a preacher. So I grew up in church. My dad's a Pentecostal preacher.
So he can still get hosed.
Okay. no.
I don't know what a
I look at them like they're the fact checkers.
They
I'm
are.
like,
They
guys,
are.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, but you
like,
can't.
Yeah,
What-
no,
what-
people
what-
who listen to the show know that he's insane. So you're
Okay,
I'm saying,
all right,
what,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
what,
yeah.
What
what
does
I'm-
Pentecostal mean?
It's
Aeropostale
more
clothing?
like you pray
I'm a
for
Leo.
you lay your hands on you, fall over. There's a lot of shaking and
Is it
dancing.
snake shit?
Dirt. Yeah, yeah.
snakes?
Yeah,
Your
that's
dad
the extreme level.
Your dad
of it.
does that?
No, I
Your,
when
your
I was a
dad talks to
kid,
snakes?
You do that?
they would pray for me and I would fall over. I'd be like, got the spirit, and then fall over.
No, you talk in tongues? Mm-hmm. Shut up. Can I hear it?
You can do it?
Do it.
Have you ever done that to a woman?
That's kind of
I
like
can't even make a woman finish, but if you
No.
imagine giving her the...
Speaking of tongues,
Hold up!
If you speak in tongues on her clitoris, boy, stop. Are you kidding me? Talk about the Holy Ghost. That's holy cum. Dude, are you
I
kidding
don't
me?
think that's ever. Yeah, I don't think that's in the Bible.
It is.
Yeah,
3:11.
depends on your interpretation of it.
Have they ever rewritten the Bible, or they're just like, this is a one-off?
Well, that's the thing. That's the Mormon, like the Mormon Bible was. They had like some wild stuff in it, and they're like, we got to come off of this. Like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
like a lot of race stuff and a lot of like polygamy stuff. They're like, if we don't amend this, no one's gonna.
They shouldn't have took the polygamy off, though.
Yeah, well, I think somebody has a joke about every man that ever created a religion. He's like Rastafarianism. We need all these rules, but like smoke weed. Let's keep that. Or like
Yeah.
whatever like
Yeah.
bad stuff they're doing, they're like, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're like
yeah.
all the other
You got your
rules.
vices.
Yeah, and they're like a lot of the Middle Eastern religions. It's like,
Okay.
hey, like we need everyone's equal, but like women like
So-
still like. There's always a clause in everybody's about. Like,
What
the
is your
stuff
take
they
on
do.
women?
Okay, well,
So you went from being in
clip
church...
it.
Clinton?
Yeah. No, clip it.
No, clip
Oh,
it.
Clinton. I was like,
Clinton
oh.
loves women. If he wrote the Bible, it'd just be saxophones and clits. That's what his fucking Bible would be.
So wait, you went from being in churches, making people shake,
Yeah.
and then you found out you're funny,
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, how do I make them shake vocally?
Well,
That's a laugh.
yeah, okay, yeah. Like
I
I
didn't
was
understand. Thank you for
always
clarifying.
so the my dad was the pastor, so I was always like, I would see like behind
And
the
was he
scenes.
getting a door deal doing this?
Well, no, he was a preacher. I mean,
but-
so
but
technically,
essentially
that's
he
the
was
original
getting a
door deal. That's the
Can I
original
ask you a
door
question
deal.
about Pentecostal? Because I
Yeah.
was raised in the Catholic religion. So in the
Yeah.
Catholic religion, they pass out that
Way
little
different.
thing, and then people put money in the thing. So
How does he know all this stuff, and then it comes to Catholicism, and he's like the little thing? That's
but you know
the
what I mean?
main.
In the fucking the pass the basket.
Tip jar.
Oh,
The
yeah,
basket.
yeah,
The tip jar.
the
Do they
offering
do that in the
plate.
Pentecostal
Offering
church as
plate.
well? Right. So that's
Different.
what his dad's door deal was.
Yeah.
That's essentially ticket sales.
He would get that?
In essence, I mean, you do like you got to pass the bucket every week.
So these like
yeah.
mega churches, who's getting the door deal here? Is it Live Nation behind this?
Not that well. Okay, like you go downtown, like the Catholic Church is the richest landowner on earth.
yeah.
Well, I
Because
learned,
downtown is the monster Catholic Church, and they're all paid for. That's that they have no mortgage,
They also don't have any taxes.
no taxes, no mortgage. So all that's going
well,
straight to the
Osteen,
bottom
I mean,
line.
dude, he's pumping like $9K every Sunday.
Oh, in dollars or in people?
The amount of people
Yeah,
that go
yeah,
to
yeah.
his
People.
mega church.
He's doing great.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
But like,
Yeah.
those are venues.
Those are big venues. We would want to sell those. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be nice. Yeah.
Did you
But
did you hear about the thing he had money in the wall?
Yeah, we all, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
insane.
He was a part of it.
No, yeah, I was.
Oh,
yeah. I hit it there. I was the one that found
Are,
it.
are you boys with him?
I know him. Yeah.
Really?
I know. I don't want to overstate that.
Okay.
But yeah, I do. I did do a joke one time. I was like, gosh, it was on my first special. I don't remember the joke, but it was the same as Gary Vee in a way that I made fun of him, and then one of his family members was there and be like, dude, if Joel knew you said that joke, he'd be dying laughing.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, he's cool.
He has to be. He's too rich to care.
Yeah.
He's
Which
loaded.
I always thought about, like, whoever you hate, like.
But do they go ahead.
Trump or Hillary or who, if they sat down here, like, with cameras off, we'd be like, You know, like, you hate, like, the people who are on your other side, you go, nah, they're fine.
Yeah.
You hate people from afar because you don't know them, but then, like, you meet, you go, nah.
Yeah.
There's nobody you would hit that would sit down here.
You ever see a young Hillary?
Don't do this.
Boy,
I know
stop.
Where this is going.
No, it's not going anywhere. It's going really nice. She's got fat
He means
tits.
25. 25.
No, not young like that. Not Epstein young. I'm talking about like, like 20, 23, 24.
Yeah.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you ever seen her? That's all I'm saying.
It's hot.
No, but we saw like...
Thank you. Bad.
Which one?
All of them. Yeah, she's really cute.
We used to thought, what is the daughter's name? We used to thought she was cute.
I don't know. How many
daughters? Clinton, Chelsea.
Look at that. She's very beautiful. That's her doing stand-up?
On a door deal.
Bottom up,
door deal.
Goddamn. All right, so check this out, okay? I was walking Greta, my dog, if you don't know who she is, okay? I was walking her at a freaking nowhere. I'm not paying attention. I'm on my phone. I step in a effing puddle. Okay? Puddle, wet, very upset. I'm not upset.
That was Ryan.
That was kind of tight. That was you.
Wet,
I got that
very
from you.
Upset.
I'm not upset. You know why? Because I was wearing my freaking Vessi shoes, okay? So
Your
rain
foot was dry.
Dry, buddy, because rain didn't slow me down, okay? Because we are wearing the Vessis.
It is a 100% waterproof shoe.
Here's the thing. Waterproof shoes mostly look like trash.
Yes.
Okay? But these do not look like trash.
You have no idea.
But they're 100% waterproof. They're insane, dude. So if you live in a rainy place like Seattle or anywhere, here's the thing. Dude, 6 months ago, LA was raining like crap. And thank God I had Vessis because my freaking socks, remain dry. All right? You ever try to walk around with wet shoes? It's so annoying, okay? So if you're like us and you want to be ready for anything, rain or shine.
Yeah, they really are the perfect travel shoe. Like Hawaii rains every like 15 minutes. And you're like, what shoes do I wear?
I'll tell you.
Vessi.
Vessis, dude. Okay?
You never have to have that question anymore. Pack 3 shoes? No, pack 1. Vessi.
Right. So
be your bestie and get some Vessi.
Get it out.
Be your own bestie and buy some Vessis.
Head to Vessi.com. That's VESSI.com/stiff and get yourself a pair today. Go to Vessi.com/stiff and get your shoes for the best summer yet. Goddamn.
So wait, when they don't have a lot of people going there, are they in their head like, the light show today,
Yeah, like everybody has an ego.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, but do other pastors in town like beef with each other?
No. Yeah. Well,
really?
All right.
I love behind the scenes stuff like that.
Perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. So we do, like, back when I was coming up, we would do like let's say we would do a show for like $1,000, right?
I'm not about to say 1,000 people. I was like, okay.
No, $1,000. Like if you want to, if I got to fly there, $1,000.
You break even after
very beginning, and they go, some churches will go, and the money started getting a little bigger, and then
hold on.
So they go. Well, they said they couldn't afford it, but I was like, but Omaha, Nebraska, we've had 3 incoming booking requests from churches there. I was like, why don't they just pool their money together?
Yeah.
And then my agent who lived here said that. I go, they would never do that. He goes, why not? I was like, well, whose church is it going to be at?
Right.
So then you're going to send the funny night, you're going to sponsor it and send all of your church members to the competitor.
New church.
Right.
The competitor.
Yeah.
So they come in this church like, they got a nice sound system.
They got toilet seats. Communion wine on tap.
Ministry. Yeah. This place is
the
fire.
Eucharist tastes like Oreos.
You're going to lose they're going to go over there.
Right.
And they're going to
It's very territorial.
Very.
But I'm saying with pastors, like if they have a full house every Sunday and the other place only has like 50%, is the guy at 50% like looking at it like,
oh yeah.
You know?
You look at it. Well, you look at the parking lot. You can look at the parking lot.
Wow.
So can I?
Parking lot is a flex.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this?
You see how big it is.
Well, it's like In-N-Out. Their drive-thru is always slammed. Jack in the Box is one car, and
You
it's
don't
a
have to
person
know
who
that
works there.
In-N-Out. You don't have to go into In-N-Out to know that they're doing well.
Wow, that's good.
Hell yeah.
I cut you off.
No, it's all good. I wanted to know this. So if there's obviously like star pastors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
You're looking at one.
And since there you go.
I'm not one.
And
Could
since they like have such a draw, right? do they outgrow their church and they go to like a bigger
Oh.
one? And hold on, like a follow-up question with
Wow.
that. So that star pastor, so he brings his essentially fan base to the new church.
Yeah.
Does he get a better door deal at that church because he's bringing hella people because he's a star?
Bringing hella people. At the
Do you know what I
church, that's
mean?
hilarious.
Is it like
That's
a, is it
yeah.
like comedy?
Well, you would break out, so you would in essence like go on the road as a speaker, instead of have your own church.
So what is a youth pastor, and why do they get memed on so much?
And why do they like youths? That's the problem.
Okay, well, without that part.
Being memed on. Being memed on.
Well, no, because I was going to revert to myself. People say that I look like a youth pastor. Would you
yeah.
agree?
Yeah.
Well, was that good or bad?
That's not good.
It's not
That's
good.
What do they do?
It's not good.
That's
They
not
talk
good.
to the
Yeah.
youth?
Yeah, they go, "Hey kids, listen." Well,
I don't like that sentence.
That's single A baseball
Okay.
to get to pastor.
But like, why? So what is their job? Just to take religion and make it like swaggy? Like, what's up, guys?
Everybody
when
wants to
baby like Jesus.
Well, so everybody, you have to. There's no. It's like open mic. It's like it's like glorified. I don't want to be disrespectful, but like you have to like play Nerf wars, and then like it's always like a bait and switch. Like, dude, Wednesday night we're grilling out. We got a obstacle
Wallace.
course, and then I'm gonna bring a fire message. So the kids are kids. They want to be on TikTok, and they want to, and then they go.
Throw a couple Jolly Ranchers, and the Lord stuff comes in
And
quick.
then he's like, "All right, everybody have a seat.
Right,
This is what we came
They
for."
put Molly in the water and you talk about the Lord.
Yeah, that's what they
Okay,
do.
but like, what is the goal on that?
To get to the main pastor.
Oh, but a lot of them are on social media now. I say people tag me this one guy. I forget his name.
That's
Chad
the
something.
is he a comic?
No, he's a youth pastor, or like he looks like identical to me.
Is he doing a youth pastor bit? Or
No,
is he an
no,
actual
he's
youth pastor?
real, but he has like, but he like looks like he like hangs out with like Justin Bieber, like he's got like the clear frame glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
that
Carl
I think
Lentz.
he
Yeah,
got into.
yeah,
I think he got in a little bit of.
Yeah, he got in some trouble.
Oh, that what?
No, that's
No, the cool guy. 17K. Get out of here.
Come on,
Pastor
Well,
Chad.
he follows one. It better be Jesus. Who the hell's he following?
Who's he following?
Sorry, I can't say
Better
the
be
H
the
word.
Lord.
I don't know, but Chad Voot.
Oh, Chad Veach.
Chad Veach.
Yeah, he's a buddy of mine. Lives here in town.
People say I look like him.
Yeah, you do look like it.
Pull him up.
No,
Yeah,
Chad Veach.
but he
Yeah.
hangs out.
He's
with-
fucking hot.
He hangs with Bieber and like he has like.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
Who
like
was
a
the other guy that got in
fashionable
trouble? That
Carl
was hanging out-
Lentz. That's Carl Lentz.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so
not
this
him.
guy's play. He like he's big in the church world.
He's like he would do like a lot
Thank
of
you.
conferences and stuff like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And go around and yeah.
So kind of like Joel Osteen meets.
But that's like the next generation of it. It's like cool and young and hip
So do
and
the-
drives a Tesla.
Do the old pastors look at them like the way old comics look at new age
yeah.
comics?
Yeah.
And they're like, "What the hell is he preaching?"
And he got like he comes into the conference or whatever, and he's like big on TikTok, and they're God.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That the same thing comics go through is in the
exact
churches.
same thing. Yeah, and then there's the older like guard of like we don't need to have no song, and we just need to get them and preach them the word, and then they're losing their churches.
Yeah, you
they're
need a
going
guitar,
they're going
dog.
to this guy's church.
Yeah, you need a guitar.
Because he's got
This guy's a DJ.
They give out
Yeah, I mean,
cookies at the end of their
Skrillex
service.
is doing the opening ceremony. Like
You have to. Yeah, you got to get with the times. We need a light show.
The argument is like, how far do you go to like get people in?
Listen, the baseline, the end goal is to spread the word and make people better people. So if you get to that end goal, then it doesn't matter what the performative aspect of it. Just as long as
You sound like you're trying to pitch me.
I'm
on it
just
right now.
joking. I'm just joking.
Look
but
up,
that is sort of,
Look up like church Easter helicopter egg drop.
Fuck you.
What?
No, dead serious.
No,
dead
really?
serious. Churches that like mega churches.
Mega churches got it. They do numbers.
They got so much money, and so like
Do people pregame mega churches?
I don't know what that means.
Pregame?
Yeah, they just drink.
No,
they
I know what
drink
that means.
communion
Yeah,
wine.
no, I know what that means. Yeah.
But like, are they like in the parking lot like tailgating? Like this is in Dallas.
It's
Like you don't think some Cowboys fans
big
are?
churches? Yeah.
Yeah, but like are
Are
people
there Joel Osteen jerseys? There should be.
Book socks
he
for the
does have
Bible?
a merch.
Oh,
No, he
store.
does,
He
yeah.
does.
I've been to it.
When we were in Houston, we were gonna go, but
Yeah, I've
we
been to it.
overslept.
I've been a couple times. You overslept. You overslept.
Yeah,
I hate
well, I'm
to say
Jewish.
You
so I
overslept
would get
the Lord?
The second I walked in, I get kicked in the face.
Oh yeah, they're like No, there's a lot of just like anything. There's a lot of people are critical of stuff like that.
Okay, so back to all this. So you're doing shows in churches,
Yeah.
and so how does that work? What are the guidelines? What are the rules? And did you pull it up, Gabe?
The egg drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
Hell yeah.
Because I want to know like that versus obviously now you're just doing your own thing on.
Who's this guy?
Oh, I don't know.
Is this him?
There's
5-minute video?
There's a million of them, dude. This happens all the time.
They drop eggs out of a helicopter?
For Easter, dude.
What is this? This is about the resurrection of the Lord. This is fucking dropping Easter eggs out of a goddamn helicopter.
No, what's in the eggs?
Candy, dude. It's Easter.
From that high?
You're gonna kill
That's
people.
harder than hail.
You're literally. You ever fucking die from a Reese's?
Oh yeah, dude.
Atomic fireballs. That is
Those
one.
are everywhere, dude. Those are. So the argument is like, well, how much the people that are paying.
Yeah.
The tithe money, and they're like looking at it like.
I'm converting. I'm bored of Judaism.
You're in. Yeah.
Dude, but that. Sorry, Mom.
Well, the argument in essence is like that's not help. There's homeless people.
Right.
We shouldn't do this, but then they're packed.
You see the views.
Yeah, in essence. So you go, who's it really at fault? Like, dude, Trump got elected. Is it his fault or is it ours? Like,
whoa.
Right.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna on Easter get my own helicopter, and I'm gonna drop 4 locos out from there.
Let's go, dude.
Do people go there to get a hose? The answer is yes. Okay, there we go. I just want a quick.
Yeah. Well, they're still human beings.
Right, but do you ever like when I was in church as a kid? My favorite game was I would look around and I would play the Would I Beat game.
Well, you see anybody your own age when you're younger?
In sports?
No, sir, sexually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beat it up is what he's referring to.
Oh, I thought you meant like Would I Beat
He's saving
it
for marriage.
Yeah.
Are you?
Okay. It's a wild comment.
So you joined the church
out there. I was like, dude, whatever. Like we'll figure it out. Yeah.
I just wanted to talk because you recently joined the Church of Scientology.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where you saw that. Yeah.
No.
Is that on WikiFeet?
You
saw that?
No, you're a great wholesome man.
I mean, I'm still a human being.
What does that mean?
I mean, no. I'm just saying. I feel like this guy's a pastor. I'm not.
No.
I got my own struggles. I got my own issues.
No. And you're a very funny comedian.
Thank you, brother.
Very funny comedian who has a special out right now. Multiple specials out.
Couple. Oh, yeah,
hold up,
baby.
Where can they find him? YouTube, JohnCrist.com? John Crist Comedy? What do you have, JohnCrist.com? John Crist Comedy.
I got John Crist. Dude, did you? I had to go back and retroactively buy JohnCrist.com.
Oh, no, really?
I couldn't afford it at the beginning.
Well, I have TrevorWallsComedy.com.
Yeah.
TrevorWalls.com price is booming up right now. But my Instagram name, I bought off an 8th grader.
Okay.
He had to go home and get his Venmo password from his mom.
Oh, I should probably buy John B. Crist. I didn't think about that.
On Instagram?
No, the URL.
Yeah.
That's my Instagram. Is John B. Crist.
John B. Crist.
You want to be when people have like different socials for every different app.
That's
like
a problem.
You gotta,
Synergy.
People gotta find you. You gotta do the same all across.
Now I have JohnCrist.com and that just redirects.
How annoying is that? Well, not annoying, but like how often do people think it's John Christ?
All the time.
I still thought it was until like today.
You did?
No.
You know what my middle name is?
Let me guess.
Jesus.
Bartholomew.
Close.
Bart.
Bethlehem.
No.
Close. I like that guess.
This is wild because of what my comedy is.
What does that say? It's a fake ID.
Barack?
Yeah.
Barack?
That's my middle name.
Barack.
Barack is my middle name.
First of all, I don't know if we can show your photo, but you look like fresh off a DUI.
Let's go, dude.
Not your best. Not your best photo. Too much communion wine.
My middle name is Barack. Yeah.
Where is that from?
The Bible.
The presidency?
Is it?
The Bible. You think my Republican, conservative Christian dad would have named me after Barack Obama?
No.
Progressive move.
Yay, progressive move.
So where's Barack in the Bible?
I've had to keep that a secret for a long time. I can't let the fans know. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Is
he's
Barack,
in the Bible. In the minor
middle
prophet,
part?
Minor prophet, Old Testament.
Oh, the bad part. Ooh, a lot of bad stuff.
This guy's got a lot of knowledge he's keeping from us. He's a lot of Bible knowledge.
You're telling me. Do people like fact check you about the Bible? Just like that's like I feel like since you know that stuff, people are just like, oh, what happened in John 4:20?
I would get the wrong, but I don't. There's people that know it more,
of course.
But yeah.
Do you read the Bible before you go to sleep?
No, I mean like on nightly.
Yeah, I just before. Asking. You have?
Are you my pastor?
What's your favorite part of the Bible?
Dude, a good question. I got my favorite verse is.
Give it to me.
This is the first time it's ever been done on this podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or we talk all about sex.
That's the
and the Lord doesn't like that.
That's a youth pastor, dude. Nice, dude.
The Lord does like it. You just need to be unionized with your wife.
Yeah,
isn't that funny? You just say I do, and God's like, beat it up. You're good.
Oh, I don't think he says that.
He does.
Yeah.
It's in.
There's a
it's in the
couple
Old
different
Testament.
translations of the Bible.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite translation?
Is it on audible.com?
The NIV. If you were never, you should read that one. That was the easiest one to get into.
Oh yeah. Is it colored?
No,
I like color pages.
With the
yeah,
Jesus words?
I need
This guy
pictures.
knows the Bible, dude. I'm telling you, this guy knows a lot.
I was born and raised in private school. I went to
you know
Catholic
that.
school my whole life.
And what happened?
That's right.
What happened?
Yeah.
Pussy.
I don't get. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get a big laugh. No one laughed. Fuck everyone in this room.
I was thinking about other stuff.
What happened?
I don't know. Nothing really happened. I just like.
You just like grew out of it.
I never was in it, to be honest.
Oh,
I had a lot of
yeah.
ADD, and I just like look around. I'd be in church. I'd just look around at like the stained glass and imagine the nuns naked and
There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, and I was always the Eucharist. I would eat the Eucharist, and I always want another one.
The communion.
Yep.
Holy Communion. Yeah.
It's not called the Eucharist?
Yeah. No, that is in the Catholic Church it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
In your church it's called the what?
Communion.
Communion?
Yeah.
No, that's the sacrament.
Oh, okay. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the actual wafer.
Okay, the Eucharist of
I'm so
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
The body of Christ.
You're not going to be a good youth pastor if you don't know that.
Yeah.
Or I'll be even better because I'll be like, I don't know what's going on.
But you're big on TikTok and the kids love that. So
True.
You're in.
Have you ever had it? The wafer?
Yeah.
The communion wafer?
Yeah, back
it's
in the day.
fucking good.
Where?
I want to dip it in like
This was
spinach
years ago. My
dip.
buddy Jared growing up was very, religious and
Took you?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they tried to convert me.
And
That's a
They
big
said
thing.
he's a Jew, and then they pushed me down the aisle.
Yeah.
Kanye
Yeah,
came
like,
out. It was a whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like everything where there's like a lot of good, like there's a lot of, unfortunately, the comics that make the news are the all right. That's like, Westboro Baptist.
Yeah.
They're the ones that like protest like abortion clinics and like military funerals. They're like very extreme, and they're like, John, you're Christian, so are they.
You're that. Yeah.
You're them.
Oh,
and I'm like,
gotcha,
wait, hold
gotcha.
on, no, I'm not
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And that's the you're like, hey, so everybody, John, Chick-fil-A, you like that? You hate gay people? You're like, whoa, what?
Yeah, it's like being a Raiders fan and still having a wife. You're like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, better example.
And not murder them. Yeah.
Like, no, hold on.
Separate.
We're like,
Okay,
look
so
at all Christians because Joel Osteen's hiding money and there's homeless people and that must be what they are.
Did we ever find out why he hid money?
That we don't know.
ladies and gentlemen, today's sponsor is brought to you by Gooder. What is Gooder, Michael Blaustein?
Buddy, their stylish sunglasses start at only $25 a pair. They have 1-year warranty, 30-day free returns, dude. 100% satisfaction. And let me tell you something, they're 100% polarized. They gave us a bunch of glasses. I freaking love them. I leave two, that's what I said, in my car. And I feel like, honestly, I don't know if this is science, I feel like I can see better, okay? I really do.
Polarized really does make you feel like you're tapped in.
Buddy, yeah. And I'm not saying lose them, but I'm saying I've lost glasses that were $200 before, and I wanted to do something really bad to myself. Can't say what I wanted to say. But with these, they're only... But here's the thing. I actually play golf in these. I'm not joking. I play golf in these.
Yeah.
And I swing, I would say a little aggressive sometimes because I'm upset because I'm not playing well. And they did not come off my face.
Yeah, dude, they're just a perfect summer kind of sunglass. You're running around, you're being agile, you're sweating the sunscreen on your face.
Yeah.
They're not slipping and sliding, dude. They're gripping and riding.
Yes,
Gooder.
dude. So, if you want to support the show and pick up a pair of Gooder sunglasses, okay?
We're giving out free shipping. Hey, $25 already cheap. Great deal.
Yeah.
They're not cheap, but their prices are.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can go to Gooder.com, GOODR.com/socks and use code SOCKS to get free shipping. Gooder offers a 30-day money-back guarantee and 100% satisfaction. Find your pair at Gooder.com/socks and use code SOCKS to get free shipping.
Wow.
Go do it.
You started out doing comedy, like church comedy.
Yeah, not really. I just grew up in.
Or you were just doing comedy in the
Just
churches?
started out in the open mics like
Okay.
everybody else.
Right,
did.
with Kev? Or am I hallucinating?
Kev. I grew up in Denver, but we'd done some shows together.
So you did the Denver comedy scene. I didn't know
That's
you were
where I
from
started
Denver.
at Comedy Works. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
And
So you guys know comedy.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna make money for forever.
Yeah.
At the start, and then like.
Did you? I think maybe you told me the story. Kev told me the story. Like somebody's like, oh, you should do this, and then it like flipped. Everything changed for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And what was that?
I was at the Comedy Magic Club.
Oh.
So I moved out here in 2016 to get. My agent at the time was like, you're never going to be able to sell tickets. We got to get you in a movie, which is like the advice of like 2012.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Bad.
You want to be a
terrible-
star, huh?
Terrible. Yeah.
Got to be in the movie, says he unzips his pants.
Yeah. A lot of that.
Oh, small movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Small dick joke, guys. What's up? I'm
You
here.
pass
I'm
it,
here
you
for
pass
it.
it, yeah.
Sif socks.
So
What's
then
up?
he goes. So then I started like they were like, hey, you got to kind of get rid of all that like the way you grew up stuff. Like nobody wants to hear about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you take that personally when they said that?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, well, that's also hard to hear. You're like, that's my whole act. Like, it does well.
But not like if you're like, if you grew up, like, any kind of like talk about what's going on in the world, but through your lens, because you're the only one that can do that.
Yeah.
So talk about it from there. So I'm just like, I whitewashed everything out of my act, and I was just talking about like, what's the deal with texting and men and women?
What is the deal with texting?
Or whatever.
A bunch of people come on the road.
Yes, we love this guy. Yeah, and then
relatable.
I was at the Comedy Magic Club, and somebody did a joke before me, and I had not talked about anything Christian for like 2 years. Somebody did a joke before me about Moses and the burning bush, which is like a very
chlamydia.
Yeah, right down the fucking
Yeah, and I was like, and this is the Comedy Magic Club. I go, wait, what? And everybody was dying.
Yeah.
Dying laughing.
And you're like, boy, do I know
like,
a thing or two.
Hold on. And she was, I go, what was, I don't remember the comics. I go, what was, she goes, oh, everybody knows that story. I go, they do? And if they don't, just explain it a little bit. And then I go, if that's what we can do, then it's on.
Yeah.
And I just started with like all these references to like, but not like if you go to like a urban show, there's some things that you're not going to totally get. But you get
you understand,
them.
and you energy-wise,
you go, I didn't specifically grow up like this, but like the jokes about Thousand Oaks. You're like, if you live there, you're like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. If you don't, you're like,
you're still like in the.
You're like,
buzz.
yeah, I got it. I got it.
You can picture your version of that.
Like, I think there's I'm not gonna do I was gonna do an impersonation of a black show a bit, and I was like,
we're gonna save you the cancellation, John.
Yeah.
We think your career's going well.
I think it's
but
going
on
great.
Patreon, he will do it.
You know, but yeah.
So okay,
but I mean, I live right by Zany's in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
There's 7 shows a week there. Everybody is. You're like, I never heard of this guy. Lines around the building twice.
Yeah.
He has his people. They love him, and he talks about whatever point of view he has in life. And then I think if you're going to be successful, you have to have that actually, not rid yourself of it.
Well,
whatever your point of view is.
You know, it's strong when people will go like, "Oh, that's a very like John Crist joke. That's a very like da-da-da." Like it has to have the narrative behind it. That's a point of view you're talking about.
Yeah. So
that was a note I got early on in comedy. I did an audition like 2015 at Flappers in Burbank, and they were like giving out notes after, and I was like, "Sure, I'd love to hear."
Somebody that's not successful, by the way,
it's hilarious. It's so funny.
Giving out notes, dude.
But when he first said it, that's why I was like, "What the fuck, you know?
Yeah,
you on an HGTV show for a season? Shut up!" But the note was, you had a lot of jokes and they were funny, but there was like, anybody could have said them. Nothing made it unique to you.
Fair.
Oh,
yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It was great advice.
Oh, great.
And I wish I remember who it was, but because it was really good advice.
Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. But I walked away and I was like, the fuck does he know? I got laughs. And then as you go, you're like, there was no, anybody could have said it. There was no personality behind it.
Something like, if you're everybody's on that sidewalk after the show, there's 12 comics. They go, who's your favorite comic? The
blank guy.
Yeah. The Westlake guy, or the black comic, or the gay comic, or the dad was a Jewish, mom was a whatever. Like some tell us something about you. So it's like I died laughing, but no one ever wanted to like look you up. There's a lot of comics like that.
Right.
Hilarious, but I didn't go to the door staff and go, who was that guy?
Oh, because you're fascinated. You're interested in their life beyond the stage.
And you go, and like people are like, hey, not to like, but like we drove 7 hours to see you.
Yeah.
Because we love you. We don't just love comedy. We like
they're just excited to see you.
It's also it's also a point of view, but it's also like there's a point of view for sure. It's also I think like the mechanism in which you deliver jokes too, right?
Yeah.
Because you can still have a cell phone joke, but if you deliver it and perform it in a unique way,
in your way,
in your way. So it doesn't even need to be like, oh, I grew up this way. It could be like you just delivered in a very performative, like weird or different way. Then people are like, oh, I like the guy that yells or whatever. Yeah.
And no, but there's no. Everyone's like, this topic's off limits because they already. I was like, if you have the better one, you do it. You do the good. If yours is great, do it. Yeah. What would they say, you guys? I like the comic that. What would they say about y'all?
I think
what don't they say?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a great question.
Would they say like the frat guy?
Well, I think you can find elements of my videos in the stand-up, but it's not like I do a dedicated thing for my stand-up. They're pretty separate. But there is like
I've been to your live show though, a couple times.
And it was. great.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, but it's not a hold on. Who's like Bob Saget is like this guy and this guy. You're the same guy.
It's the same guy. And like there's something like I'll talk about something sexually, big flex, and then like maybe afterwards, what I'll do is I'll like do like the hand rub. So that's like the fuckboy thing.
That's the guy.
Yeah. So like they see that, or I talk about like the fake entrepreneurs, like, oh, that's a hometown guy. So you know, like there's little mechanisms, or I do the face thing, and they're like, oh, there it is.
There's the guy.
Yeah. So it's still under the same umbrella of the Trevor Wallace comedy. You know.
Yeah. And that were like, and people were like, "Hey, we were with it."
But I like that because even if you don't know the videos and you're at the show, it's not too far out where you're like, I'm so lost.
Right. Yeah, like what's?
I always wanted to be like just applicable to anybody at the show and not be like too far out.
If somebody brought their friend, like I never heard of this guy, are they gonna like?
How do you feel when somebody goes? We talk about this all the time.
I can't even wait.
Backhanded compliments, but people will go like, let's say he's a big fan of you. Then I walk up and I go, dude, I had no idea who you are.
Dude, that's unnecessary.
I had no idea who you are.
Dude, people do that all the time with me. Where you go, dude, somebody like this. Somebody sent me your bit, and I just say you watched it.
Good show.
Like there's no or like somebody like. I've randomly like saw you on my For You page.
I didn't want to be here, and then my wife was like, "You're not getting laid unless you come." I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll go."
It's tough. It's a tough look.
I had the funniest one. It's just, and here's the problem because it is they are trying to compliment you at the end of the day. It is something nice.
They're also at your show because they saw content.
So it's hard for our brains are so cynical that we take it as a negative insult, but it is them complimenting you.
They're trying. Yeah.
Right. I had one. A couple weeks ago, I was on this showcase lineup at the Improv. So it was a bunch of people, and this girl goes like, "Oh, hey, we came just for you," and I wasn't announced until later that day. The guy goes, "Dude, I saw your face on there. I thought you were gonna be corny as fuck, but you're so funny, man." But that hurt me just knowing that he walked into the showroom, saw my face on the billboard, and was like, "Corny."
Not with it.
Yeah. And then I was like, "What?"
No. Yeah, you go home and think about that for.
I'm talking about it on a podcast.
I don't like thinking about what the haters say or anything.
Yeah, meanwhile, this guy's doing whippets in an Arby's, and I'm over here promoting him on a podcast. But it is at the end of the day, he was trying to compliment me. Like, hey, I thought you were gonna be this, and it was that.
And you're also doing that for your whole set. Is doing what he thinks he can do it. Roast you because you were roasting everything.
I think there's also a weird power dynamic too, man. When someone stands at a meet and greet line for 45 minutes, I think there are some people that have ego, obviously, and they do feel a little weird. So they're waiting to take a picture with you, and they feel as though they can't just be like, "Oh, I'm a big fan." That's be like, "Man, it was cool, man." They just waited in line to take a picture with you for 45 minutes.
Yeah,
it's a little.
You have a very heavy female audience,
very heavy.
So you probably get a lot of passive aggressive boyfriends that are taking the photo, and then you're like, "You want a photo?" And he's like, "Nah."
Well, all right.
What is that? That's the power play.
I see a lot of. So there's 4. Let's say there's 3 women that come to the meet and greet.
Hold up.
Right?
That's it?
That's you. Dude, I just did you.
Yeah.
No, say this, and then I go, "Hey, thank you. Good to see you." I'm like, "What is it, girls' night?" Or like, "No, our husbands are in the lobby."
Yes.
Yeah. And
husbands are in the car.
If I
and it's a truck.
Yeah, it's a truck. Like
they're making out.
I don't think I'd come to the like. It doesn't do like.
But like, what is that? I only want people at my show who want to be.
It's an ego thing, dude. Yeah.
I just wish it was normal to not have to drag somebody who doesn't want to be there. You know, like if you don't want to be, because
there's also part of me that's like, well, there's 3 more tickets sold, so.
I guess, but like when you see a table and it's 3 people who definitely want to be there, one person got like dragged and they're like watching like this, you're like,
oh yeah, that's a
little. If you don't want to be there,
win. Like if my girlfriend was like, hey, Harry Styles is coming.
He sure is.
No, okay, I didn't. Harry Styles, do you want to go? Right, because that's going to be 3 months. Do you want to go?
Of course.
I would say. Either you go with, if I was at you, I would like to go to that show. Go with your girlfriends, or if I'm gonna go, like I'm gonna be into it.
Yeah, you're gonna be happy to go.
Even if I wasn't, like I would be like, this is all like I. Like,
well, it's also just so funny because the Harry Styles concert is so like positive, great energy.
You don't win by being like.
That's what I'm saying.
Ruin your time.
And this is your girlfriend or wife.
I'm like, even if you're not into comedy, but you're at the show, like at least try to enjoy it. But like every once in a while, all tips having fun. There's one dude like this. I'm like,
what? Like if you're. Girlfriend came with you to something like to play. True. She's like, dude, she'll try to be into it. Or
try to. The thing is, also, it's not my fault that your wife wants to fuck me. You know what I mean? That's not my fault. That's what we're all saying.
It's not your fault.
That's what we're all. God damn. Hey, can I tell you a secret?
Please.
Well, it's not a secret. I need to tell everyone right now.
Tell everybody.
Patreon.com/StiffSocksPod.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell anybody anything.
Okay.
I'll tell you something.
Go ahead.
Every week we do an extra hour uninterrupted.
Whoa.
Every Friday.
What about ads, though?
No ads.
What?
It's an hour of you and me telling our wildest stories.
Our deepest, darkest secrets?
I got one today. It's sexual.
Anyways, what it is, dude, it's 4 extra episodes a month, drops every Friday, ad-free. We have a back catalog of over 150 bonus episodes. So, guys, go check it out. We have access to the Discord. They're amazing. A lot of people come to me meet and greets like, hey, man, I ran through the entire catalog already. Oh, well, have you gone, shined up for the freaking Patreon? Probably not. So go do that. It's only $5 a month. And for Apple listeners, it's audio only, but you get the same incredible content. You just got to swipe your freaking face, boom, bang, bang, and then it populates into your catalog.
And that one's called Stiff Socks Plus in the podcast app. You'll see it right as you open it. Boom, right up top. Try it. And you can try it for a month free.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So go support the boys. The Patreon and the Stiff Socks Plus helps a lot to have this show continue. So go do that. I love you. Tell a friend. And I don't know, maybe back to the episode. I'll do it first. Goddamn.
I got John Mayer tickets last year for my birthday. I love John Mayer.
Okay.
Oh, he's great.
And I asked my girlfriend at the time, do you want to go? And she's like, like, cause I knew before she wasn't the biggest fans of him. And I was like, I'll take one of my boys.
Yeah.
We'll go smoke a joint. We'll be like, gravity. Touch each other's nipples, whatever.
Sure.
Right?
I'm into it.
And then she goes, no, I want to go. Are you sure? I'll ask another guy. She goes, no, I want to go.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure?
And we get there 3 songs in. She leans up. She goes, all of it sounds the same. And I'm like,
Oh,
stop.
no.
Why?
Stop. That's good.
Why?
He knows his lane.
That's good.
He knows his lane. It'd be weird if you switched into EDM gravity.
Yeah. That's why we're all here, because they all sound the same.
And she knows the story.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
kept wanting to leave.
Yeah.
And then he played Gravity, which that's just my ears just everywhere. It was beautiful. The second that song was done, the opening.
Oh my
game
God.
Over, dude. It's game
The
over.
stage went dark, and then you see a little blue light in the back. Down, 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 down.
I mean,
I almost
will-
left her for that G
Unbelievable.
string and that G
just-
chord.
Yeah.
But the second,
the
second that song was done, she goes, "Can we go now?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Dang, it's such like a damper. On
I know. I just felt bad. I felt like you know when you're trying to cheer somebody up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is good, right? This is good.
Oh, remember? Wait till
then
Buddy's
what-
Wonderland.
It just ruined
Yeah.
your experience.
It ruined my experience.
Yeah.
But the next day, she nice enoughly, when I came back from wherever I was, she put on Gravity on the TV and was like, oh, it's fun. I was like, yeah, but this was live yesterday.
dang it. Yeah,
so
yeah.
This is on Roku.
So I appreciate the gesture, but I do understand.
What's the play of being? Now, unless they made fun of you directly, which they probably didn't. Why I don't want to be here? Like,
You know what's funny is sometimes people just sit like that and don't even know it. They're like, oh, I had a great time. What do you mean?
they bought all your merch afterwards. Like, where were you in there? Yeah,
Dude, someone
It's the show of my life. What?
Someone said, oh, dude, a show last night. Someone essentially, some comic was like, yo, you're not having a good time. And he goes, no, dude, I'm just high, so I have to pay attention. If I laugh, I'll miss a joke. And I'm like, dude.
That's such a high response.
I know, but like it sort of makes sense.
Yeah,
when you're
like,
like,
well.
if you start laughing, I'm gonna miss what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't judge. Maybe the dude's cold.
I know. So
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah. To your point, you're like, yeah, but you bought all the merch. You sat in the fucking VIP,
Yeah.
and
What
it's
are
like
you doing?
maybe just standing like this, like watching, is him enjoying.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, sometimes people yell out in enjoyment.
Yes.
And you're like, go after him so hard. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Let's talk to a therapist about it.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah.
very, like,
Isn't that the worst when you like try to, and this doesn't happen a lot, but it definitely does, where like you think something's gonna hit when somebody yells something, and then it's like silent, you're like, wait, guys, no, that's good. That's funny.
No,
Yeah.
hold on, wait.
I'm also just joking. Yeah.
But that's why I mean, this is not a commercial for live comedy shows, but like, if you watch it on Netflix, you are less. It's less
not there.
risk because
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
not-
there.
and the
you're like,
energy
I
and
heard
the
all the
buzz.
jokes. No, when you're there, like we had a at the show in Thousand Oaks, we had
I wanna hear more about
we had a
this show, too.
signer.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Oh, yeah.
disrespectful, for sure.
No. You just told me you love me.
No, I did. Okay, there was a signer, and then
Drums.
So we do at
Ziploc bag.
What?
That's sketch.
You're doing.
Eating a hamburger.
So then at the kind of the end of the show, we have the 2 other comics come out on stage. We do like 10 minutes together at the end, kind of bring the lights up.
Because you
kinda-
can't fill an hour.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I don't know how many jokes. Yeah.
Kidding.
But
But go see him live.
I go, oh, we have a signer, and then I go, who's deaf? Like, who are you? Who are you doing this to?
But you yelled it out
Yeah.
as if they can hear.
No, I go, no, I said,
But
who?
they will sign it, right?
I was
right,
talking to the
right, right.
signer. I go,
Okay,
who are
okay.
you? And then some guy in like the third row is like, I go, do it back to her and
Yeah.
prove it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't him. He was like doing a bit.
Oh, so nobody in the...
No, but somebody in like the 18th row was like, it's me. And then, dude, she was... I was like, prove it to us that you're...
Yeah.
And everybody's like... Everybody in there was so like... they're so emotionally invested because you're like, dude, this could go
Horrible.
horrifically.
Yeah,
Well, they're watching it happen live. One of my favorite moments was when I talked about something about blind people watching porn on this podcast, and then in San Francisco I did a show, and right when I'm about to go on my last jokes, there's a moment of silence to go, blind people do watch porn, and I go, what the? And then I look 2 rows deep, she's blind, and get this, her boyfriend also blind. So now the whole room, feels...
No, it's unbelievable.
I mean, guys, honestly, it was fire.
Yeah, but the whole room is looking at me like, is he gonna make or break his career right here?
Yeah,
and that's the fun part.
That's the fun.
That's when your brain is kicking.
And there's no at that point. There's no. I want to look on my cell phone. I wonder what time. They're like, I'm so
locked
here.
in.
I'm so locked. And sometimes I can get into my head and go into like bits and kind of just go on. But you're like, you're like. And to watch it live and to see someone do it well, there's nothing better. There's nothing better.
Of course.
Yeah.
And but that's like if you go to a John Mayer show and he's having like an off night, or the crowd's not like, you may or may not know. With comedy, because everybody goes, I remember the best comedy and the worst comedy.
Yep.
And they go, dude, when somebody's up there bombing. It's like...
I can't.
It's horrible.
You know, some comics like to watch it. I can't.
You like to watch other people bomb?
Really? No, I have to leave the room.
I like to watch like seasoned professionals that
That's fun.
go local and like just eat it.
But
I've done it too.
Of course.
Yeah, nobody wants to see... Like, if you go up for an hour, like you can't do 5 minutes like, hey, this is not going good for us or you. Let's just... You have to keep going.
Right. But
if
the ego in you is like, I'll get him. I'll
crack him.
But you get the light 50 minutes in, I'll get him.
Nah, just wait. I'm gonna figure y'all out.
Yeah.
But like a musician, if they like miss a chord, right, or you probably won't know.
No idea. Musicians all the time say if they don't remember their lyrics, they go to the crowd, or they'll be like, they'll go to their DJ.
Yeah.
They go to the DJ and be like, I don't think you guys are ready. One more time, set it up from the top, and then he's like, okay, now I can try again.
Then we go back in. Yeah.
Wow. So how was Thousand Oaks? It's a city where it's 10 minutes from where my parents used to live.
Okay, so the guys that go before me, I don't like to call them openers because they're headliners. They're great comics.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
No, I'm just they're not.
Nice.
They're like, this is my.
I think I know.
Yeah, you know Caleb.
Yeah.
Elliott and Derek Stroop. Yeah, 2 great comics. And he has a bit about Joe Biden.
Who's that?
And then Caleb Elliott.
Whoa.
And then, a bit about like, and people are just like erupting in like support.
Yeah.
And
for him or against him?
Support of the joke, making fun of him.
Okay.
So it's so I come out, I was like, oh, this place seems like you claim LA when you want to with like the Lakers and like the Dodgers, but then like somebody's like, I represent, my son wants to be a furry, and you're like, we're not LA. That's the vibe I got from Thousand Oaks. They're not. They make fun of LA when they seem like very Republican.
They're
people.
like quietly conservative.
Yeah. They'll claim,
I was down the hill. My parents are they like when I was in high school. A lot of money's out there. All Will Smith's kids grew up out there and shit.
Yeah.
So
it seemed like it.
Yeah. So like
it should be called Million Oaks.
Yeah.
I gotta go, guys.
Boom.
Yeah,
I have to go.
But the first time I ever saw cocaine was at a high school party up the hill in like Thousand Oaks.
Oh yeah.
So
things are going great when you're doing coke in high school.
Yeah, dude. Start a 401k.
I have no idea.
Your parents?
Probably they're gone. I used to go to Wayne Gretzky's son, Trevor Gretzky. I went to a party at his house one time.
Oh yeah,
right there, Thousand Oaks in Westlake. Thousand Oaks, Westlake, it's the same city.
Oh yeah.
So
no, it's very like we're doing Anaheim next weekend.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That'll be probably great.
2 shows.
Dude, I think
sold
shows
out down
on the
there.
outskirts.
I want to say,
I
know.
The shows on the outskirts of the major cities are the most fun.
Dude, I sell 4 tickets in New York City. You send me to like New Jersey somewhere.
Yeah.
Just,
you look like you sell a hell
hanging
of
from
a
the
room
rafters,
in Albany.
Yeah, Albany.
So
send me to Albany.
So I found out you're doing Thousand Oaks, and I texted you 2 things like say Westlake has MILF, say at least we're not at Cameron. Blah, blah. Did you use any of those or no?
Well, I couldn't say. Here's what I did. I couldn't say. Obviously, I can't have a MILF joke in my show. That I don't think I would
Right.
But then you said the Camarillo Outlet Mall.
Yeah.
And I asked my buddy from Thousand Oaks because I go, this is when my buddy told me to say it, and he goes, that might be too niche because my crowd drives from everywhere.
Gotcha.
So they don't know Thousand Oaks.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So what I used is I drove down, and I said I drove because we came from Fresno, and I go, we drove down
Thought you were
through.
doing better?
I go, we drove down and we came through Simi Valley, and everybody. And I go, no, it was good to see there. I got to visit the home of the child I sponsor over there, and they just went nuts. Meaning, like that's a Christian thing, like sponsor a child from a third world country, and I'm saying like this place is trash, like. And everybody died. Simi Valley seems like everybody knew what that was.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
and that's a bad place.
You saw what?
It's like a poor place.
No, Simi's nice.
Is it? It's like a redneck place.
No.
Oh well, the joke worked.
Simi Valley is it's just suburban. It's just like I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's
I said I think we drove through Bakersfield.
Bakersfield gets
Yeah,
made fun of a bunch.
everybody gets
Bakersfield and Fresno
Yeah.
just constantly take shots all
They
day.
did from LA.
I will say though,
anywhere.
I've had shows
People
in
in
Bakersfield
Orlando
that
are
so
like,
fun.
fuck Bakersfield.
You're
Oh,
like,
they're
what?
great.
They're
They're great.
so fun,
They're
dude.
great. Some of my favorite shows are
yeah.
like in the cities you least expect it.
Yeah,
And they'll sell
you
faster
go
than
out
anything.
there. They were like
Sacramento, one of my favorite comedy towns.
Dog,
Why?
Toledo?
Who knows?
Toledo,
Chill.
I
That's
had
enough.
fucking
Clean up in
no,
Toledo.
dog. Toledo
Yeah.
was so fun.
Yeah. Well,
It
you
was
got to
so
go. How
fun.
was the city? Do you like? You're like, you know where I want to go? Where I sell tickets.
Yeah.
When people go, he's coming here. I can't wait. That's the shows I want to perform to. Of
course.
Versus
Yeah.
like in New York City, like, dude, we saw Kevin Hart last week on a pop-up show.
Exactly. Yeah, John Mulaney came to our house to do a set.
Yeah.
Because we had cocaine.
I know him. Yeah.
No,
Nice.
John's special was so good.
The new one.
Yeah.
So so I don't know the whole story, and we don't love to like go through people's fucking trajectories, but I'm very fascinated in your trajectory. So
yeah.
you did the Comedy Magic. You were like
Yeah.
you did that switch to be like I'm gonna talk about my POV.
Yeah.
And then what happened from there?
Okay, then, well, we were like, I mean, in the comedy club, I was just one of like and then I would do like a church, and they go, hey, come to our, not Sunday morning. They're like, hey, we're doing a Saturday night get together.
And what time is that? Like 4 p.m.?
No, it's at 7. I mean, I'm probably a
Okay.
late show.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding. There's no late shows. Yeah. So you do like a
Having a late show to church is
like a
awesome.
fundraiser or like a date night. It's very
Yeah.
common, like community that can bring a So I'm like it's funny because like in comedy I'm like a clean in like Christianity I'm like dirty. I'm like
Really?
edgy.
Well, yeah,
I'm,
same
like,
with
edgy.
Kev. Yeah, I heard him and I was like,
Kev's very edgy, very edgy.
but he's
Really?
still not crossing the line.
no, he knows where the line is.
But that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and
I'm like,
everybody-
you're talking about the same thing I'm talking about, just in a different way.
Everybody's line's different. Yeah, and he can get a little away with sex jokes more because he's married. So,
Right.
that's-
So he did.
Oh,
Is
You ever
the-
talk about
you ever
his
thought
wife.
about doing it for the new special?
Okay.
Come
we'll do
on
it.
now.
Hey now.
Let's go. So then the
3 months in, babe, will you marry me? Oh my God, here.
it's like,
Yeah,
I got a
Netflix
special
is
drop
hitting me up.
next week. Yeah, I got some new material. You started going like you do a weekend at a comedy club, like a middling. I was like middling on the road at like the Looney Bin or like the Chuckle Hut or whatever.
Oof,
up.
the Looney
For like,
Bins.
you know how much is it to middle? $450.
You lose money doing those.
100% lose money.
Lose money.
Yeah.
And then like, let's go say Toledo, the First Baptist Toledo Saturday night or Sunday night wants to have and they'll pay you
Stupid.
not stupid at that time, like $3,000, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over there. So then I can make I wouldn't lose on the weekend, and then those just started taking off.
Right.
Yeah, and then
And video stuff, did you start with, because you and I have a lot of we've been making videos together. We've done a few
a
videos
lot of
together as
similar
well.
videos.
Yeah. But were you making videos just whatever sketch stuff, or was it
just whatever. That's how I got popular. Like, was in Christianity.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I was so like inside. They were like, this guy's
we just know so much? And
everything
it's just
about
like
it. They go, how does he know this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you find that market and then you expand out.
Yeah. And then it just kind of go from there. And I didn't really have any.
Yeah, I think the first video I saw was the coach, the fake sideline coach.
Yeah, that's that was
You're
fake.
king of
It was
those.
real. Yeah. Somebody came up to me yesterday. They're like, "Dude, did you get fired for that?" I go, I'm a comedian, but
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hold
the
on.
highest compliment, though.
What's the sideline coach?
Football coach is like honest football coach is what it's called.
Got
It's like
it.
these kids are terrible.
But it
They're
was like at a stadium. So it looked like a Friday night.
I
Like,
went on the field after the game.
yeah, and it had like the news title and everything under.
Oh shit.
You've done that a few times where
Yeah,
it's
I was
like, where
this-
it
yeah,
looks
I
like
did in the weather.
you
a
realize
couple
it's so
times.
easy to make it look like you're on TV, and people just
So
believe
easy.
it.
So
you find
easy.
like green screen, news, chroma key. You put it
Yeah.
in, then it's just right here.
You can do it on a Apple. What is that? What is the iPhone editing?
iMovie.
You can do that on iMovie. That's like the first one. Everybody learns. Yeah, so easy.
Okay.
Then people go, but people, it just started like growing from there, and like, I don't know else to say this, but like I wasn't really, like you think, what behavior do you think you assume Joel Osteen is? Reading the Bible at night?
No, he's an animal.
Well, he's
what
like,
I assume,
like righteous gemstones.
No,
it's
he's
not
an
like that.
animal. All these people that are in that power, they have all that power. It's 10,000 people a fucking weekend. Are animals.
Like you talking about in their private lives?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
I know.
Yeah, you do?
No.
Oh yeah. Well,
but I bet everything I own.
Yeah.
That this guy is just fucking bullfrogs. This guy's a nightmare.
Yeah.
This guy's going into the mountains, finding mountain lions, and doing what he wants with them. He's a nightmare.
Well, they don't have those in Houston.
Meth.
Yeah. Well, that's what. So like the human being's ego. Yeah. That is the result of it. It will go that way every time.
Yeah.
Somebody getting like, not to get spiritual, but like Jesus was always like healing people, and he said, "Don't tell anybody about that." Or like the crowds were gathering, and he was trying to get away, and he would always be like, "They'd be like, are you the Son of God?" And he's like, "Well, a seed was planted by the river." And you're like, "What?" Like he would never. Yeah. He was trying to do the opposite of everything pastors are trying to do now.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Same.
Trying to get It was like, hey, we need your state. Like if somebody would like, a miracle was done at a church, it would be on every like.
It would be on the For You page for sure.
Jesus would like heal, if you believe the stories of the Bible, he would like heal someone of blindness, and he's like, "No, go on your way and don't tell anybody about this."
So cool.
That is pretty true. I
know.
That.
And he's like, everybody's like, the crowds were gathering around him, and he slipped away.
Whenever I
be
donate
alone.
to homeless off the freeway, I never film it. I feel like that. I feel like I'm like, dude, you do that for you, not for the validation of others. I'm Jesus.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm Jesus.
You need somebody to know. You have Trevor Wallace as your license plate, so they.
You
want somebody. You're like,
Any pedestrians, get out your Android. I'm about to do something holy.
You want some like credit.
But isn't that weird that there's a slight image in my head where I go, people film this. People like that. Their next thought isn't see somebody struggling, grab wallet. It's see somebody struggling, phone, then wallet.
Grab phone first.
Like that's insane to me.
And
Here, thank you, sir. Like
there's a lot of guys that got big off that filming. Giving. Remember those? He would come out of a van and he would give guys $100 or something like that.
That's the same thing as like when people give their mom when they give their mom like a house or a car. It's like, just do it.
But
why is it on the grid?
It makes a great thumbnail.
I mean, it does.
It should be everything.
Do it.
Everything. It should be like ... But you filmed it.
Right.
So if you filmed it and posted it, but the credibility
that's why I don't post any of
my
my sex videos. I don't make people feel bad.
Yeah, I feel that. I respect that.
I have a large penis.
Yeah, you don't want people to know.
But that's why the comments are half and half. Half are like, "You're such a good guy, John. Thank you for doing it." The other half is like, "Did you have to film it?"
There was one on what's the girl's name? I don't remember, but she would during COVID she would go to the like homeless tents in LA and would like give them like pack like a $20 bill, like some like hand sanitizer, like a bag of crackers, something like these little like kits.
Bag crack.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. And then she was like knocking on tent. I was like, you can't knock on a tent. First of all, it's not.
It makes an awkward noise.
You scratch on it.
And I was like, and they was like, she was like going around and like placing them at the front of every tent. ... and filming it.
Yeah.
So that negates.
Yeah, dude. I saw a video where a guy was like under a freeway underpass and he was waking people up.
Yeah.
Like rolled the window and I was like, hey, like 6 or 7 heys, escalating in volume. I'm not gonna do it to spare you guys' ears. And then they wake up and he goes, "Oh, I have something for you." You're like, you're thankful, but it's like the blaring iPhone, just flashlight. Take this.
And it's during the day. Homeless people are asleep. They're
nocturnal.
They hunt at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you wake me up from a crack sleep, you better hand me head.
You better have something. This better be unbelievable.
This better be
incredible.
I mean, you better airdrop me a hand job. Are you fucking
crack sleep
serious?
is when you haven't slept in like 72
That's
hours.
what I'm saying.
If they're sleeping, do not.
I've been mowing lawns with my teeth.
The homeless, sleep is the only escape
from the shit life we live.
for homeless people
Say
more,
it.
but all of us, sure.
Yeah.
Don't take them from that.
I know they're
wow.
so happy they finally got to sleep, and you're like, hey, here's some beef jerky. Kill
And so
yourself.
people said in Nashville, like there's a lot of homeless camps. They're like, if you go in there with food, right? You're gonna go in there with food. Okay, first of all, you're gonna give them like a can. You're like, how are they gonna open it? They don't have a microwave.
They got teeth.
And if you go in there, you give them food. This is outside. Then you're gonna bring all the animals.
Yeah.
At night are now going to be attracted. Now you have all the trash. Like you think that's a zero-sum game as like somebody that's helping.
It's like Mr. Beast giving away Teslas. Like, what about the taxes?
Now we got to put these batteries in the ocean.
There's no winning because even when Mr. Beast gives out cars, always like, well, what about the state tax? And then you got to.
But you are because look at these views. And there's a. Not to quote the Bible, but like he said, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and that's not a masturbation reference. That's a
I was gonna say my left hand knows what's going on. These boys are in unison.
No, they go, hey, in essence, like if you're praying like in front of the window, like you have that.
Oh shit!
It's not going up to your reward is that.
Wow, dude, praying in front of a window, that I don't know why.
It's like to make everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But that visual is like so. Just praying in front of a window
so
so
other
people can see you pray.
Oh.
So other people can see. He goes.
Dude, if I drove by a house, I saw somebody praying by a window.
Like, no. Yeah.
That's like something out of a movie.
And then you go, so if you're doing all this, like, but if you're a church, you want to know, look at what we're doing. Look at all the help we're, right? Look at all these amazing things. So you want to kind of let people know, but not in like a, I want credit for this type.
Yeah, you also don't want to drop Easter eggs out of a fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tomorrow, we all upload these videos, handing out Celsius to the unformed, the unhoused.
What are they going to do with Celsius?
That's a lot. Build a Home Depot backwards.
Yeah.
What happens when you die?
Wow.
Yeah, deep.
Do you know?
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
That's the crazy thing.
That's crazy. They've been able to keep this secret for so long.
Of all,
Yeah.
You know, any of us crack the code. We have AI robots who can top us off virtually, but we don't know what happens at the end.
Not one ghost has loose lips. What happens?
There's one of the first jokes that I got like canceled for in Christianity. It's a book about a kid. He's like 10. He died and went to heaven. So he went to heaven. This is the book, and he came back and he goes, I forget. You could look up I don't know what the book's called. It's just like a 10-year-old kid. And he died and came back. He was like, they brought him back to life like 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
And he goes, I went to heaven. I saw my grandpa. And I go, my joke was, so all these biblical scholars were like, Dylan, tell us. And I was like, so you went to heaven and you didn't come back with the cure for cancer, winning lotto tickets. You said, I saw my grandpa. I go, what are you doing? And then everybody just crushed me for that.
Really?
Crushed me because that's like very.
You're talking to your grandpa.
That's like roasting. That's like edgy. You're like, dude, you can't say that.
Okay.
But I was like I was like, come on. And then it came out like 3 months later. They're like, he made it all up. I go, yeah.
Oh, this is a real guy.
And a real book.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an autobiography?
Heaven is for real. Heaven is for real.
I thought this was a biblical story.
No, my bad. Children's book. I didn't think it was like,
it was a real kid. He was like, there it is. There it is. And that was like the biggest book in Christianity.
Yeah, 11 million copies sold.
11 million.
Wow.
He
Dog,
said,
I'm about to tell some Jesus jokes. Are you kidding me?
well, #1 New York bestseller. What 4-year-old?
First of all, everybody's the #1 New York bestseller.
Yeah, first of all, New York's all Jews.
You have a book.
There's no way they bought this.
Yeah, I had sent it to you.
Yeah.
Notice he said he didn't read it. He said, I have it. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how to read.
I'm just kidding.
What's your book?
It's called Delete That.
Delete that.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
But yeah.
No, but so he said he went to heaven. In essence, his uncle like heard the story because everybody wants to know that.
Yeah.
What's on the other side?
So what do you believe?
I don't think it's going to be the way a lot of people think it is going to be. I have a joke in my show. I go, you go up to heaven, you think everybody, I go, everybody like the Bible characters that were like going through all this like wars and being like persecuted for their faith. I go, if 2023 American Christians are next to them in heaven, I go, they're going to hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah. They go, what happened to you? I was like, I got beheaded because I said I was a Christian.
You don't think they'll like the cross dangly earrings?
No, I was like, dude,
it's for us.
During like Lent, I gave up social media. They're going to be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah. They also, how come everyone in the Bible wears like cloth ponchos? Do we know why? Is it for like temperature?
In the old times. Yeah.
Yeah, they just hold
Temperature,
it
loose.
Yeah.
But no, but also nobody people think Jesus was like white. He wasn't white. He's Middle Eastern. Or wouldn't he?
I don't know.
That's what. Yeah, that's what they do say.
He's from the Middle East.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be he has great abs, though. I will say,
according to like Family Guy. Yeah, or like
no. Well, dude, the Jesus that was hanging in my church was hot. I remember literally looking at him.
He does
and be
change
like,
church to church. Isn't that bizarre?
What do you mean Jesus hanging out?
No, he's hanging out on the cross.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Literally.
Yeah,
All right, I thought you
chilling.
meant you had like a play, an Easter play or something.
No, he was literally chilling, huge Jesus chilling
He was
with
there.
the thing on his head with the blood and stuff. But he had great abs.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what type of P90X are you doing?
Great abs.
P90 Christ.
Yeah. Okay, Chris X Christ.
Yeah, got it. I got it. I'm on.
Hey, this guy's like, yeah.
So you're out in Nashville. I mean, when I was out there, I realized that's like country music, like Hollywood.
I didn't know they'd
I was peeing, and there was two guys next to me, and they're just like, they're my manager, my agent, and one guy was a singer, and one guy was
awesome,
like,
man. It's awesome.
I felt like I was in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's like outside of New York and LA, I think the only other city you could have a podcast with celebrities would be Nashville.
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Austin. Well, I mean, no, but not a lot of people flying in.
Oh, you're saying live there.
That live there.
Yeah.
Everybody in country music, they all live there. There's a lot of actors that live.
You ever done anything country music? You ever try to sing a song?
I have a song, a single coming out in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
For real,
just you or
or is
somebody
it
else?
like
No, it's real. It's
a
me.
bit?
No, I mean it's a parody. It's like Lonely Island, but it's a
Okay, nice.
yeah.
Is it with someone or just you?
No, it's just me.
Let's
Dude,
go.
you could do it. They would tune your voice.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I've wanted to. I have an idea. Please don't take it. Fuck all of you. Is like, I just want to do like if regular cars had truck style commercials. It's like the all new Kia Optima, and then and then there's a guy with a lasso, and he's out front.
He's like really, yeah.
And he's getting a handy.
He's beating his wife.
all new.
What was the last
But like like then I could just like as it drives off, it could be like the new Kia Optima.
Oh, you could do that easy. You already proved right there that they would auto tune it. And make
Really?
No problem.
Yeah, auto tune, dude. They can make a fucking
Easy.
cat sound tight.
Yeah.
Cats are cool. So yours is country?
It's a country song. It's about Christianity and country. Yeah.
And is there a music video with it? It has to be.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah. It's called
How else
basically
you gonna post it?
it's called Every Christian Music Video is what it's called.
Oh,
so it's a parody
smart.
making
great.
fun of
Smart.
What is that?
I don't know.
Christianity.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. How long was that going to go if I didn't say anything about it?
Probably till the end. Probably till the lights turn off tonight.
Even after that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, there's Nashville is like Luke Combs.
Yeah.
It was
You were
That's my guy. I just found out about him. No, I just found out. I fucking love this guy.
Stop the podcast that you just found out about
That's
Luke
what
Combs.
he came in here. He came in here one day. He goes,
That's
dude,
nuts.
country's
I don't
been kind
listen
of
to
doing something to me.
country.
Have you heard of this guy, Luke Combs? I'm like,
Dude,
yeah.
Country's been doing it. He
No, I know.
sells NFL stadiums
Hold on.
every night.
I'd like to get in here. I know country's huge. I haven't got into it. But my buddy played Luke Combs, and I was like, oh,
You don't
maybe.
even have to get into country. Country just finds you.
Why is everyone yelling at
You're
me?
in a Walmart and they're
I
like,
don't understand.
that's what-
It's crazy that I like something and now people are mad at me. I like it.
That's what not us, but like the
Us. You got one single.
The coast. No, not us artists. Us people from Middle America.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like New York and LA live in their own. Or like, dude, these guys are. If you look at the top 50,
Morgan Wallen is doing numbers.
Morgan Wallen, it does 2 shows at NFL stadiums a night. That's
so many people.
outside of Taylor Swift.
Do
Taylor
you think
Swift's
girls are
number
into
one.
Morgan Wallen?
I'm leaving, dude. I'm leaving this podcast.
No, I like
Dude,
it's
this is absurd.
No,
dude.
it is
This
insane.
absurd.
Their numbers that they do. If you look
out of this-
all of the Spotify top 50 charts,
Country,
You're like, where-
and you go,
where are these hits coming from?
Jason Aldean. He's like, I go,
Is that a pasta?
That's Jason Al Dente.
you're like, oh, that guy. What's that? You would go to the show and you would know every song.
Yeah.
You would sing every song.
That's how I feel about Ruben Studdard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah.
All right.
You were like a Blake Shelton.
Yeah, Blake, of course.
NFL stadiums, NFL arenas.
Well, that's because he did the voice.
every night. Luke Bryan sold
Luke,
out.
oh
Who's
my
my
God.
boy? Luke Combs?
Luke
Brad.
Bryan
Brad Paisley sold.
I know him too.
Yeah, you know them all.
I go to country concerts
like
in college.
People in LA are like
insane.
People are really starting to get into country. I'm just like my mind. I go, what?
I never grew up with it. That's why I never. My sister has been with it since she was like 10, but I never really got into it.
Yeah,
I was like
I got into it in college. I was like, yeah, we guys going to country concert. Then I saw all the girls going.
Oh, yeah.
Flannel,
Game over.
Fireball,
Game over.
HPV. I was like, I'm in.
Dude, chlamydia with those goddamn jeans and the cowboy boots.
I went to a Keith Urban show. I mean, he's maybe 5'1", but the look he gave women.
Game over.
And his stage wrapped around to the back.
Of course it did.
He showed the pores. Us in the back was like, what's up? A bunch of college kids were like,
he called you the pores. He's like, pores.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, but like seeing the vibe, I also got punched in the face at a country concert. I deserved it. But the vibe, it was so...
Like people were just like...
They're just excited.
Thrilled to be there.
Happy to be there.
And they like... This is like a stereotype, but like work like a job that like to put down $50 to like they work in like a manual labor job and they're like, this is my guy, and they love him and they go. I mean, there's like,
it's great.
There's a lot of like same how like the left would like pander. There's a lot of like give it up for the military. It was like it's like those people in LA and your government doesn't understand you like I do. You're like
fucking Bud Light.
No, whoa, no Bud Light, dude. No Bud Light, dude.
Do you think that Florida Georgia line was like the youth pastures of country?
Well, they started in church.
Really?
Yes, dude. And country music is also very synonymous with Christianity.
Yeah, you have to be.
Same with like NASCAR race. They pray.
NASCAR?
They pray
yeah.
to not just pray to the Jesus before every NASCAR race.
Wow,
you would never see that at an NBA game.
No,
they're praying to the stripper that just left the
I don't know
room.
who they're praying to.
Yeah,
but it's like the middle America.
They're praying to that condom. Hopefully it works. You know,
they're praying to God to not look. Yeah, wild.
But it's very like it's very synonymous with like families, hard work, patriotism, all those type of things. And they like,
what do they sing about? Just America, but fucking and you feel it in your bones.
Yeah.
Makes you want to kick a barn door. Dude, we ate at a Toby Keith's. I love this bar in Oklahoma. Our photo is up in there next to Honey Boo Boo.
Let's go, dude.
But like being in there, you're submerged in it. I went there. Concerts and Toby Keith's I love this bar, and I was like, I love this damn restaurant.
I'm into this. Yeah.
I mean, dude, and all the shows. Sorry to cut you off, but all the shows in the middle of the country are astronomically. It's what you were saying before.
Huge,
massive.
But they're so much more fun, dude. Like stand up,
very fun.
Like there's so much more fun.
Like the worst country concert is unfortunately Stagecoach.
Oh wow,
that's
just the most mainstream.
That's Coachella. But for Republicans is what it is. But it's very that's what it is. And it's here. It's in the there's not great country fans here. No country artist likes to come to LA.
Really? I didn't think about that.
Dude. They're like, dude, send me to Toledo, bro.
Where do they usually play when they even come here? I don't even know. Forum?
I mean, some of them would do the biggest of the
Rose Bowl?
They would do the Staples or the Crypto. Yeah. But they also if they go to Cincinnati, we'll do 5 cryptos.
It is true.
So they just sell less.
I don't know the last time I heard a country artist coming out.
Way less.
They go to San Diego a lot, or
that's like
Irvine or
Anaheim.
I'm
going this weekend. Yeah, I'm going to all the. We do the same markets. Yeah.
What, you and the country people?
Yeah, like the.
Where were you at this weekend?
San Diego.
Oh, I was in San Diego last weekend. I sent you a photo. I saw your name on the marquee. Balboa Theater.
Balboa?
Yeah, it's great. It's
2 shows. So,
let's go.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it is, but
that's awesome. Where it's staying in the Gaslamp district, where I just was last weekend.
Yeah,
it is
lights
rough.
Out.
Let me do this.
Yeah, lights out.
Hose.
Okay, yeah.
Respectful.
Do you?
He has a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend.
He mentioned
then you don't
it.
care. You don't care at all.
I tapped
We're
out
single
of that
men.
game. Are you both?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're really sad.
Oh yeah.
We're very, very sad.
The couple of episodes I listened is just y'all talking about what happened to y'all this weekend, and the other guy's like, you hate to see it. It's just like
pretty accurate. Most guests come in, no idea what's happening. They're like, what is this, sticky socks?
And they go, say, this happened. I tried to DM this girl, and you go, it's a bad move. And you go, yeah.
But that's what they want to hear. Nobody wants us to come on here and be like, the submarine.
Who cares? Yeah, they go, I was listening to you try to DM. You try to DM like women DMing you after the show and you not knowing what to do.
Yeah,
I have no idea what to do.
It's real. We're vulnerable.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're just
Say
like
everything.
Us. They're just like us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's what our podcast is called. They're just like us.
Yeah.
And we're just like you. Jesus Christ, amen. Hail
Well, there's
Mary,
a-
Mother of God, pray for our sins now at the hour of our death. Amen.
Mary, that's Catholicism. That's not me.
What are you, the snake guy?
No. Well, you know what's because I was thinking about this pod when I was like we have so many stories about like sex and like learn, but it's very, 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 very forbidden. And so we have all these similar like how we first found out about stuff or learn. It was like.
Yeah, did you have a birds and the bees talk? Or?
Yeah, but with 2 soccer trophies. My dad explained it.
Really? First and last place?
Hold on.
This is a true story?
2 soccer trophies?
Yeah, he came
Weren't
up to
both
me
of
and my
He's
brother.
like, you know how you were a winner here and a winner here.
Yeah,
Let's just say those 2 winners
yeah.
been another winner.
Yeah. Now that I look back on it,
Those are 2 men.
I know. I just thought about that just now.
yeah.
Whoa!
Hey, progressive for his time.
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. Hey,
Got
it
2
is
more
June.
days.
He has to look at his calendar.
3 more days.
No, there was I was gonna say, no one knew quote like anything. Like we didn't know about like masturbation or like porn. We didn't.
Your body just tells you.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no one ever told us about. And I was
Nah.
homeschooled.
But did you guys
You
go
were
like,
homeschooled?
So how would I know about that? How would
Ask
I
your
know?
mom.
She wouldn't.
Did you ever go to like camp during the summer, like
Yeah.
Christian camp?
Yeah.
That's where you learn.
That's where like kids from Baptist church.
yeah. And they're like,
Baptist girls got
Yeah.
tits.
Yeah. Well, one time
I don't know.
I was probably 16. My buddy still makes fun of me to this day. We were playing golf amongst this like condo area in Destin, Florida, which is like Christian spring break. Like
Really?
it's all people with their families, but it's like so we were playing golf and this girl flashed us.
both?
Yes.
The cart girl, just a girl.
No, a girl up on a
Dang.
balcony.
Oh, crapola.
And
Jesus.
dude, I
Talk about a birdie.
was undone.
yeah.
Dude, I had no.
You didn't know they had
Were
them?
those the first boobs you ever
Yes,
saw?
yes. I had.
You can still picture them right now.
Yes, dude. I know
Sketch them for me right now.
Dude, my first pair I ever saw, and was only one, is at Six Flags, and I can still imagine it.
Yes.
So you saw them, then what?
And so they. I mean, dude, we had no. I think Theo talks a lot about like the idyllic childhood a lot. I think in a way that like it was just such a like unique time in all of our lives. It was very safe, but also you were learning things, and you didn't know about
every day
bad
was
stuff or
every day
addiction.
was
You
an
didn't know about
adventure,
that,
dude.
Yeah, and you're just like, this
Yeah,
is
that's true.
unbelievable. And it was like you look, everybody kind of looks back on that 13, 14, 15, like learning, and we were just like, this is a true story. My best friend, we still jokes about this today. They said, hey, you guys come up here.
No.
You guys should come up here.
As her boobs are out?
The girl said that to you guys?
And I said I was 16.
Oh,
I
I
go,
already know.
no, I go, he goes, let's go up there. And I go, we're not going to kiss him, are we? Because I never kissed a girl. And I like, it's funny now,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
had,
yeah.
dude, we had no context.
So
for
funny to
any-
yell up and be like, we're on hole 12. We got 6 more.
Yeah,
so
like,
we'll be at
well,
the-"
just wait. You're like, what
Okay,
number
sorry.
is yours? Because we have to go around. And is the gate code?
Is that the cart girl?
Yeah, we had no idea. No,
Yeah.
But just so many stories about like someone knew
Such a
about
genuine
sex,
reaction, yeah.
but like you didn't
It's
know
always
what
what it is.
was.
One of your boys is like your sex dealer mentally. Like
Yeah.
he knows
your older
you want a
brother
secret?
like knows, but he's not going to tell you. And you're like, but to first like find something on like TV,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh my god!
You just
late
like-
night HBO. You had the previous channel button ready, locked and
Oh
loaded.
yeah, I got one of my jokes. I got a joke about that.
Oh,
It's
really?
TBN is on previous. That's the Christian.
Oh yeah, you
Christian
be
station.
itching.
Yeah,
I'd always
yeah.
go ESPN,
No,
which is
ESPN,
even more
yeah,
suspicious.
yeah.
4 kids glued to the TV watching ESPN two. You guys are watching WNBA highlights?
And
Yes.
and no, you're not.
Los
Yeah,
Angeles
yeah.
Sparks. I love them.
Yeah. But you were
4 boys rock
it was,
hard.
Go team, go! Hitting it
There was
like
a lot
the
of.
noisemakers.
Was there a lot of for you guys like? Because you wanted to hide from your parents, right? It was
Yeah.
shame involved in it, or no?
I would jerk off in a closet.
You would.
Yeah.
He still does that to this day, though.
That's not a gay reference.
No, sorry.
Okay, you just
That's funny.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
I mean everyone knows this, but I literally would jerk off in my closet with the lights off. So my mom hated locked doors, so I couldn't lock my bedroom
That's
door.
not suspicious.
So I would go.
Have you talked about this before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But
I
it's
would
so
literally
obviously-
I would go into the closet with with the door shut,
Yeah.
lights off. So my mom
shut,
sometimes
lights
would
off.
come in my room, and be like, Michael, and I am dick deep in my hand, like I am going in, dude, and I would just sit there, like you know how
Sleeping.
like in the dinosaur movies when
But
you're
a
like,
cardigan in your mouth to be quiet.
yeah, like, dude, you know the dinosaur movie, like don't move, they can't see you type, the T-Rex
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'd be in the closet like this, just like scared.
It's like a Toy Story figure.
Yeah, dude, because if my mom opened the door,
That's
what am I
over,
gonna?
dude.
I'm cleaning. I'm
it's over.
fucked.
Yeah, it's
so I'm
over.
just like so scared. And luckily, she never opened the door. But like, it
She
happened.
knew what was happening.
I don't think so.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, she was worried about making the mortgage.
Yeah, I
don't
used
think
to
she gave
print
a
out
shit.
porn from I would drain the hell out of my parents' printer battery. the printer ink. I would dude, the color would be done in like an hour.
Yeah, there's no more magenta.
In and out. I'm sorry, am I boring you? The color would be done in a week, and then I'd print them and I'd put them in a paintball magazine. And then one day,
I think everybody has those stories.
yeah, then one day my dad opened a paintball magazine. Like, what's my son reading? Lisa Ann. That's what the hell I'm reading. And then my dad came up to me and was like, "You shouldn't be doing this. What if like your
And not
sister
from a
opens
religious
it?"
standpoint.
No.
Right? Just from like a
Just like
Don't do this.
Yeah, I guess so.
like on what premise? Because our premise was God is unhappy with this.
No one told me I shouldn't jerk off.
Yeah, same.
When my dad,
okay, yeah.
when I was young, I was probably like maybe 9 or not 9, probably like 11.
Yeah.
My dad had these like little like they called Adam and Eve magazines, and you could order like sex toys out of it.
Sure.
And I remember I was at his place, and he like threw it at me. Like no, like, hey Michael, I think you like
didn't
this.
have it.
What's up?
Ooh, listener. He
Good.
left the family to a different. He moved to Florida.
Okay,
Destin,
I got it.
Florida.
Yeah.
So
These exist. Yeah.
So he threw it at me, but no like. So essentially, what I'm saying is, no one in my life told me I shouldn't jerk off.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
just like my mom never had the sex
Don't
talk
ask,
with
don't
me.
tell.
Not- yeah,
my
yeah.
mom would never talk to me about that ever to this day. And then
Same,
my
yeah.
dad talks to me almost too much about it, but never
Okay.
in like a negative way. Like, hey man, you should get your ass licked. I was like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
a weird
swear to
thing
God,
say
he'd
to a
literally
kid.
tell me fucking
Yeah.
stories about him getting his ass like when I was like 11 or 12. Like, you got to really
Yeah,
try.
my family was very surface level. We never talked about any of that.
Same.
I have
We
a
didn't,
bit about
yeah.
my dad how he took birds and the bees. It's like I'm pretty sure I already knew about it at that point. Like I think
Yeah,
it was,
I
I think
got
it was
it.
like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
But,
It's like this. It's like you're young. You're trying. Like no one is there to like help you, and you're just trying to gather clues, kind of from the older kids.
Do you think sex ed is going to change in the schooling system at all?
I mean, it's what the
Like, are they going to be like? Because I feel like it's just so flat surface. Like this is what a vagina is. I don't know.
yeah.
It doesn't do anything for me.
No. Sex ed in school.
Give me a hologram.
Yeah.
I never got sex ed in school.
Really? Well, you had
Never.
nuns.
Yeah, but even in high school, like I never.
Really? We had it in 7th grade. Miss Rionda.
7th grade, we probably in 9th or something like that. I ended up going to private school.
But they didn't even. They just dropped it on us one day. They didn't even
Yeah.
tell us. Like
Nobody. Yeah.
tomorrow.
There's no. Yeah. Because everybody's kind of scared.
It's crazy.
Of it.
At least let me
Yeah.
bring in some lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like we have this. There's like a lot of shame surrounding sex in church and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And you're not going to believe this. You probably will. And we had to go to my pastor. We had to come early to church on Sunday and report when's the last time we masturbated and looked at porn.
No.
Yeah.
No. See, this
To my
seems
pastor.
illegal. This seems.
Yeah, looking back on it, it
Yeah,
seemed
yeah,
like
yeah.
wait,
Weird,
what?
dog.
Did you ever say like an hour ago and he's like same?
No, it was like well known amongst the church that he never did it. Ever. Which is you shouldn't know that. It was very anyway.
the fact that everybody knows that, I for sure know that that's not real.
Yeah. I've never turned off. Everyone's
Never.
like, oh, I
Yeah.
believe it.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
He's
All
like,
right,
next
so-
time you tell me this, you have to bring a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were nobody was like doing well. Like we were all like, yeah, we're not like all that it was a bunch of boys. Not boys. We're not boys. We're probably
Boys
in our
and men.
20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is very common. A lot of Christians will know what this is.
Yeah.
There's a app called Covenant Eyes.
No.
And you sign up for it. We both sign up, and then it sends your history to the pastor. What? Everything you look at.
Dog. This is
Look it up.
whack.
Look it up.
Crazy.
Look
I
it
know
up.
VPN.
Covenant Eyes. What? No, we didn't. Not at the
Dude,
time.
this is.
And
even if you Google is my dick too small?
You could Google Sports Illustrated swimsuit, and that Google, which there it is. You are struggling to quit watching porn, dude. You're not alone. Join 1.5 million people.
Who does it send it to?
Whoever you choose.
Well, can we take a step back? This actually, if you're porn addicted, this is actually a phenomenal idea. I really do think.
I'm going to send it to my ex, and then I'm only going to Google how do I stop getting so many chicks.
It's you may need, I would say, some, I don't know, like if we were seeing your history, you would be done. You would stop doing it.
Oh, I see.
Me personally, I wouldn't care. I would like you guys to watch.
Okay, well,
I would cuck you guys.
It gets very like.
No, I understand, but realistically, I mean, obviously, to get off jokes for a second, porn addiction is like a real thing, and it ruins people's lives.
True.
So like, this is actually a phenomenal idea for that.
Like I used to.
But for like the pastor to know, if you're not porn addicted and your pastor wants you to use this, that's a little weird to me.
And if you come and say, I admit I have a problem, I would like to, like same with drinking.
Sure.
At seeing like this has gotten out of control. Could I mean, I wouldn't use y'all, but like, could you guys get that would help. If you have to, to initiate it, not someone else saying, I'm going to get yours. And
right.
Like, and that's just like if you watch an R-rated movie as a kid and then like your parents walk in and you're like, you didn't think it was that bad, and then like your parents, you're like, oh gosh, this is
that's so true.
Yeah. When and then you see it amongst someone else that's like, what is this? And you're like, nah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you talk to a random crowd or some whatever, and you think you have this idea of what like vanilla porn is, and then you ask somebody like, oh, I don't do that,
and you're like,
heavens no, and you're
shoot,
like,
what?
Oh, maybe my normal is their extreme.
And I think a lot of what you guys do is like remove the shame. Because that's not going to help anybody.
No.
Anybody that's not going to help anybody, quote, if they decide it's not good for their relationship or it's not healthy, or even morality aside, I could have started a small business in the time I've been doing this.
Of course.
Yeah, You're like, hey, I haven't murdered anyone, or there's no negative consequences. Well, it's a lot of time.
Buddy, the last 2 nights I read instead of jerking off, and I woke up and I was like, am I Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
No, I felt so, I was like.
Read a book.
Say again?
You read a book?
A book, yeah, I read a book. I was
like,
I literally, but even those 2 nights of self-control, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who am I?
You feel that, and that's what shame or religion aside. If you go, I feel like I am avoiding social interactions because I want to go home and I want to live in this world.
I've left many parties early.
Yeah, I want to live in this world.
Where did Michael go? Take a guess.
He went home.
Yeah.
I want to live in this world. And then you realize it's affecting your relationship and all that. And these funny stories of this is a shameful, when your mom sees, it's funny. And to realize that's just what, that hiding in the closet, it's a kid.
Yeah.
It's a kid learning. He's not
just trying to figure out life.
It's not deviant.
This is a good feeling, and it's a comforting in a way.
Oh, yeah.
And then you keep going, like having a drink of alcohol, it feels good. You keep going down that road, and you're going to be homeless under the bridge, and you're going to be drinking Colt 45.
And I'll film giving you money.
Yeah. But having a drink is no problem. And that's what religion does a poor job of, especially Catholicism too, is making you feel you're like they give you the problem and also the cure.
Ooh, okay.
They say you are the worst person ever. You're sinless. You're going to hell. Also, we have the cure.
So we do have to wrap this up pretty soon, but I do have a question.
I say one like serious spiritual thing, and Trevor goes, "Hey, we got to wrap this
up."
I'm
Jewish.
He's like, "Hey,
we got to edit this to get this out tomorrow." But
oh shit.
The people on the street with a half-working megaphone that are in front of the Dodger Stadium that are yelling, that are like, "God, you'll repent. Jesus was."
Yeah.
Who is telling them to do that? One, and are they getting paid, or their payment is, "Hey, when I was on Earth, this is what I was doing for you."
You also see the people at the airport. You're standing there with they're for 8 hours.
Interns.
And you go,
interns of the Lord.
They're in essence believing that their reward is on the other side.
Right.
Okay, those people I get. But it's the people who are like in the middle of the street yelling.
Yeah.
Was that a slippery slope? Did they start at the airport one day and then they just slowly because those aren't sane people, right?
No, and those are I would say that
go ahead.
The message of Jesus is we're like, dude, anybody. I feel like those people are insecure with their own faith.
Yeah,
that they have to go. You go into a Taylor Swift
right?
Me claiming to be a Christian and going to a Taylor Swift concert. They're saying this is against. They like God told me. We have that joke all the time. Like in high school, like you tell a girl, "We're dating." God told me to break up with you. You can't argue with that.
There's fuckboys in the Christianity.
You have to whisper that, dude.
Well, God,
I can't say fuckboys and Christianity.
God is the
ultimate.
ultimate. God is the ultimate fuckboy. If you think about it.
That I can't get on board with. But,
Let's end it right there, and then edit him saying, "I agree."
So, but those people are like. So you think Jesus or the Lord would even look down at those people with the signs and be like, that's not, we don't claim. We don't claim.
We're not with you.
Because I'm just making sure that they're not like if you really want me to convert to Christianity, just put on a box of donuts. I'm there. Krispy Kremes,
that's probably not the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but right.
They would never.
Like you're competing with bacon wrap hot dogs. You think you're going to get my attention as leaving a Luke Combs concert? I'm off the fireball.
Dude, I got saved at a Luke Combs concert, bro.
Did you?
No, but that's
a bumper sticker right there.
That's a religious experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write scripture inside a vagina and I'm in.
Okay, that's
I'm just saying.
Tattoo maybe.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, maybe tattoo.
Henna?
Yeah, I don't think
permanent.
That God was always like, that Jesus was always like hanging with. We always hear that he was hanging with sinners.
Yeah.
Disciples.
Yeah,
I know
he
that.
was going in to be like, hey, like the idea of Jesus being embarrassed of you or mad at you or getting mad. Like if you went home tonight, got hammered, drank. Yeah. God is not. He goes, oh man, that you said there's something in your life that you need to escape from, or you're sad. I got a better plan for you, but I get it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I get it. Or you're going to whatever.
Very understanding.
Yeah, he'd be like, I get. Yeah, I got a better way for you, but I'm not mad.
Dude, he fingered Mary Magdalene. Act like he didn't. Act like he didn't.
He wasn't who?
Mary Magdalene? She was the hooker that he was hanging out with. You don't think he fingered her once?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
Did he?
It's not in the book, but yeah.
What did you think? Well, it's not in the book, but there's a lot of not in the book. Do you think he beat it up?
Absolutely not.
I think we have to edit this episode tonight. I think let's get into 2 questions and then let's get out of here.
Right, yeah. I was like,
I'm trying to save everybody here, all right? Hey, Jesus save the son of Trevor.
Yeah. That's fine. All good.
It's a real question.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm sorry about the sock talks and secret socks. We have a submission here. This is from Danny, and Danny says,
Danny.
Audience questions. And it says, me and my girlfriend are both Christian. I really want her to dress up in the bedroom in a devil costume, but she won't do it. Any advice?
Was this for me? Did you say
for
John's coming on the pod, or this is just in general?
No, this is just happened to find one that's
okay. All right. I was like,
yeah, we just have a bucket that we just kind of pull out of audience questions.
Say it again. We're both Christian.
Both Christian. In the bedroom, I want my girlfriend to dress up in a devil outfit. She doesn't want to do it.
You guys want to take this, or you want me to?
I think we can have 2 very different answers.
Yeah, I'll tell you first is that
are they married? That's a better question. Are they married?
Well, he said married. He said girlfriend.
Yeah.
So.
Oh well, why are they even hooking up?
Yeah, why are you both Christian? You know,
Yeah.
obviously
Separate
not.
rooms.
Obviously not.
100%.
Top bunk, bottom bunk.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even live in the same
they
place.
should fuck.
They're living in sin. They should both wear devil costumes.
Yeah, they should both.
Oh,
yeah.
But if let's say they get married,
There you go.
then are you now overcoming the devil? Are you
in what way?
if you win, if she's dressing up as the devil. Yeah.
If she finishes, she's like, oh, I'm done.
Good.
Yeah, well, right?
Oh, that's an exorcism.
She wouldn't. I wonder how you dress up as the devil. Just go to the Halloween.
Yeah, just go to Spirit Halloween and.
Yeah, but is
the
it
general manager's wearing it?
Is it the cartoon Goofy one, or is it like an actual hot
This isn't a drug front. I do drugs.
Yeah,
in the front. Best line of all time. That's the best
the
line
Spirit
of all
Halloween?
time.
It's a drug front.
The best
I sell
joke of all
drugs
time.
out front.
Yeah, it's not a drug front. I sell drugs in the front or whatever the joke is.
Yeah. From
and
Spirit
then he comes
Halloween.
around the corner and goes, dude, cut that.
Yeah, Spirit Halloween
That's
video.
the best line of all time.
Thank you. It's a good video. I make videos, guys. Check out my YouTube channel.
You would have to go in there, buy the devil, but if whatever church they go to, if there's someone else at your church that sees you buying that outfit, it's game over.
Oh,
you're
Wow.
done.
Yeah, you're working for the wrong team.
Yeah. Now you got to go to Michael's and maybe craft. You buy some red velvet and make it yourself.
Well, I'm going to answer this because I'm a sinner. I think they should both dress up like devils because she's probably not comfortable dressing up. She feels maybe a little goofy to do it in front of him.
Yeah.
But if he dresses up like a devil as well, then everybody is open to having this sexual intercourse, both devils.
Or she dresses up like the New Jersey Devils ice hockey team.
And then you can be like, it's not us. That wasn't.
Yeah.
We were playing a.
Exactly.
No, it's not us.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were
It's
playing
just
a role.
team
It's not,
spirit.
We're a Christian. We go to church. We're doing Bible study. This was not.
That
us.
was not us.
There you go.
There we go.
It's a loophole.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's solid advice, guys.
Yep.
All right, last thing, we have a secret sock anonymous submission. They need some advice as well. They say, what would you guys do if you found your friend's girls? What would you guys do if you found your friend's girlfriend's OnlyFans? Should I tell him?
Hold on.
Oh,
Friends, girlfriends,
girlfriend,
OnlyFans.
so
You know, I like all my friends. I'm a support. I'm gonna pay that
found it?
$5.99.
If you found it?
The question is like he's asking, should he tell his friend that his girlfriend
Yes.
has
Yeah,
an
friend
OnlyFans?
doesn't
I think
know.
it's
The
worded
boyfriend
weird.
knows.
Immediately.
The boyfriend knows. She's pulling up in a Bugatti all of a sudden.
Well,
Here's the problem though. If you tell, so let's say you have a
are they
girlfriend
Christian
and
or
you-
not?
No.
Wait, yeah.
I don't know. Atheist for sure.
So of course. So let's say that your girlfriend has an OnlyFans and I stumble upon it. If I tell you, that means I saw your girlfriend's OnlyFans.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
you saw any nudity. You might have just seen the front page.
Yeah,
unless
but
you
bro,
paid for it.
But don't you think that wouldn't you? Well, maybe you're right. You're
It's
right.
like going to church and trying to bust your buddy. Like he's like, dude, I saw him at a strip club. You're like, well,
You
were at a
were-
strip
yeah,
club.
exactly.
You were also there.
Well, that's what depends. If he goes like, I saw her on there, but like, it's a little high. What? Like $19.99 a month?
yeah.
Like, I can't believe I'm paying that.
The,
Hold on.
the
What?
left boob's a little low. Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
the fuck do you know that? Dude?
Has anyone in the history of the internet stumbled across?
Yeah, the boyfriend
An
knows.
OnlyFans.
The boyfriend
Yeah.
knows.
Never. Has he probably talked about this, seeing someone from like porn in real life?
Well,
Does
yeah,
he live in
we
LA?
have some porn stars on here.
My friend made this.
But seeing like
in like
in
life.
like at a Hardee's or something
I don't know if I ever have to.
ran into a porn star.
that you saw a video of and then
Right.
saw them in real, not on here, but
Sure,
like
sure.
you just saw them at like Costco.
No, I made a video about that though. Where you're just like, it's just like you stare at them for too long for you to not say something. Like you're like,
But your girl's like, do you know her?
oh, right. WNBA player, babe.
yeah,
I love her.
Yeah.
Oh no! What am I talking about?
You've asked them. Surely you've asked them.
I did a whole
Yeah,
video
yeah,
about that
okay,
when
yeah,
you went
yeah,
to see
yeah,
one
yeah,
you see a porn star in public. Emily Willis, shout out. You don't know who that is because you're a good Christian man.
Dude, do you know?
I do.
So, me and Malkova.
Yes.
So to fill you in, I have a foot fetish. She took her shoes
For real?
off. Yeah. So she took her shoes off.
Sinner.
Definitely.
Save
I've
him.
dog, I've been
Dude.
sinning since I was
Repent.
3. I don't give a heck.
How do you
darn it.
start that?
How do I start that? I put a foot in my mouth and say, "This is delicious."
$5 foot long.
let me get this out. So to fill you in, she found that out. She took her shoes off. I was freaking out. Right. But I had a girlfriend at the time. My girlfriend saw the clip, did numbers, saw the clip.
Yeah.
She got obviously upset. Right. So that's the framework of this story. So
Sure.
so to answer your initial question, a month later, my ex obviously still wasn't over it. We saw Mia Malkova in the fucking airport.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You never told us this.
I didn't?
No.
Yeah, so we saw her in the airport, and my girl at the time goes, "Hey, do you want to go say hi to her?" And in my head, I'm like, "You don't want me to go fucking say hi. You're crazy."
You go to
right
shake
now.
her foot.
But you're crazy. And then this is the fucked up part. Guess who is on the same goddamn flight as us? Mia fucking Kova is on the same flight.
Oh, yeah.
And she's in first. So she's already seated. Then we walk by. I gotta act like I don't freaking know her. And then
So you didn't say hi to her.
no, dude.
You didn't?
Dude, I don't. It's so uncomfortable. My girl
Yeah,
is
tough.
mad about the interaction that her and I had. I don't want to say, "Hey, how are you?" And then my girl's like, "Why'd you say it like that?" Like it's a.
Oh,
it's,
wow.
She said in the
Yeah,
trash.
yeah.
Did she see you?
So I felt bad that I didn't say hello. My
Yeah,
girl at the
yeah.
time gave me grief because I
They
didn't say hello.
DM her
She's-
and you go, "My
I
bad."
DM'd her. I was like,
Oh, no,
I did,
dude,
but
you
my
can't
girl
do
was there.
that,
My
dude.
girl was there. I said, I was like,
yeah,
I was like, oh, fuck, my
yeah.
bad. Was that you in the flight?
Nice play,
Blah blah
nice
blah,
play,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, I knew. I thought that was you. Da, da, da. So she didn't say hi to me either.
Everybody wins.
Right, but to answer your question, it's a very long-winded way of saying yes, I did see.
Was it like
Were you
the
s-
what's it called when you like to be treated bad by it?
masochist?
Yeah, was it like that when you had to walk past her and first to go to coach? Like you
Oh,
felt
oh, oh,
yeah, it's a little like a It's like a fantasy.
Yeah, I don't. I know what you're saying. I wish I could say yes. I don't like
What's that called?
A submissive
sub.
Yeah.
Economy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Economy Plus.
Economy
Damn,
Plus.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Were you bricked up during that?
No, my dick was inside of me because I was dealing with fucking my
Yeah.
girl gonna be 100% gonna yell at me.
Why would she say, do you want to go say hi to her?
It's a trap, dog. It's a fucking trap.
You ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Hey!
Trap.
Yeah, you ever heard about a woman?
Yeah, go say hi to her.
Guys,
yeah.
just joking. I love all the women.
So,
All right, is that a freaking podcast?
That's a podcast.
This has been 4
Podcast,
hours.
dude.
we
This is so
learned
fun,
so
dog.
much.
Yeah, dude.
No, we learned so much. John, thank you for coming on. Where can people see you on tour, website, book?
JohnChristComedy.com or anywhere on the internet. That was a flex unnecessarily.
Yep.
Jay and
Anywhere on
John
the
B.
internet.
Christ.
But it is funny when you do shows like, hey, how can I bring you up on stage? And
Yeah.
you're like, I don't, did you say the internet? And
Just
then
go,
people are like, yeah, okay. And you're
Somebody
like,
goes, "Wait, if you ever been to a show where they're like, hey, list my credits? And you're like,
Yeah.
dude, what?
yeah.
No one cares.
We're at a showcase.
Yeah.
Don't, no.
Yeah.
You've seen them on, yeah. All right, yeah. But we've done videos together.
Yeah, we've done a few
Yeah.
videos together. Spike
yeah.
ball. We'll do some more. I do want to do that Kia Optima like truck.
And we got to
do.
do the country one.
I'm down.
Okay, because we're going to do it, and then you're going to be huge in that community, and you're going to be pissed at me that why
I want
didn't
to
bring you
be.
over here earlier.
That's the community I want to be in.
Oh, yeah, they
I
would
want to
love
be
you.
boys of Morgan Wallen. I want to be the
He's
little
man,
dirts of
dude,
Morgan
he's the
Wallen.
man.
You know him?
Can I meet Luke
dude,
Combs
of
for the
course,
love of
yes, dude.
God?
You would love them all, dude.
Can I meet him?
Yes.
I
dude.
met one of
know
the songwriters, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Morgan likes your stuff." But I don't know if he's
dude.
just saying that to say it.
No, dude. He knows your stuff.
Can I meet him? I wanna
He's
meet
the
him.
man, dude.
He
People
knows my
don't.
stuff?
Yeah, and they're the
Can I
most.
meet Luke Combs? Thank you.
I'll throw on so many pouches of Zim. Morgan.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
He's the man. Dude.
Luke
yeah, you love him.
Combs.
Nicest guys in the world, man. Yeah.
God.
Come
All
on
right.
over. Come on over to the country music and Christianity.
I'm down.
Yeah.
There's the pitch at the end.
There it is.
The lights
Convert.
turn.
Convert.
Would you,
Beautiful.
everywhere, would you slip your hands up all over this place? That's what they do in church if you want to get saved.
All right.
What a good time that
This
was.
has been so
Killer, man.
fun.
Y'all the
Dude,
best,
thank
man.
you again
Every
for
time
coming
y'all
on,
come
man.
through town, man, I love coming to see y'all.
Oh, yes,
Perfect.
Much love.
All right.
That's
John
it.
Crist.
Guys, peace. I love you guys.
Peace, love, unity, respect.
And come see all 3 of us on tour. Not together, individually. And we love you. Goodbye.